to teaching old dogs some new tricks. And Mo got thick skin, but I got loose lips. He say he's not easily triggered, but that flip I switch. I love black folks, but tired of hearing them bitch. How it's all the white man's fault that they ain't rich. Call you a booty scratcher if you get that itch. You rap soulmate, like we brought together by hits. This crazy white cracker done found his niche. Retirement is over, you been called in the pitch. I'm trying to knock it out of the park. We came ready to rumble when we ran after dark. There's a fire in your belly, I'm just trying to light the spark. There's a lot of fish in the sea, but only a few sharks. An OG in this game, you're like Noah's Ark. To make like Moses and let the seas part. To get where we're going, we gotta know where we start. One love, brother. It's all from the heart. Thick Skin family.
Young man, walk away from the hate. We're all human, and we don't segregate.
Just like women, how make America great.
We are all in this together. Colors are red, white, and blue, and they stand for every one of you. And together, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make America great. Woo! Everybody sing M-A-G-A. M-A-G-A. Let them hear our voice, all you girls and boys. Stand up and make some noise. M-A-G-A. M-A-G-A. The American crowd, patriotic and proud. Shout it out loud. That's why when it comes time to vote, just in the same boat, we're together. We're united, folks, and we won't let them divide us. Young men, walk away from the hate. We're all human, and we don't segregate. Just like women, I'll make America great. We are all in this together. Everybody sing M-A-G-A. M-A-G-A. Black, white, and brown, from every city and town. We don't let haters keep us down. M-A-G-A. M-A-G-A. The American crowd, patriotic and proud. Shout it out loud. M-A-G-A. M-A-G-A. Let them hear our voice, all you girls and boys. Stand up and make some noise. M-A-G-A. M-A-G-A. The American crowd, patriotic and proud. Shout it out loud. M-A-G-A. M-A-G-A.
All right. Welcome to the Sunday Night Rumble. How many people are here ready for the Sunday Night Rumble? And you never know what you're going to get out of this. I'm actually going to send a link to my guy from Revolution, that wrote the BLM. So shout out to him. I actually was in the chat room earlier. He said, "Here, come on tonight." Okay. So he's actually live streaming right now, man. I was showing him love. I said, "Thank you for putting in your own work over here." You know what I'm saying? I tell people, if you ain't involved, you ain't got no right to say shit. You dig what I'm saying? So I don't give a fuck. I ain't got no right to say shit. I want to listen. You dig? So let me get a shout out to motherfucking. Let me give a motherfucking shout out to the motherfucking chat room, okay? All right. First of all, let me see. I see you. Hold on. Let me go ahead. I like to pin my comments when I get shout outs. I don't know. I just like to pin them. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Jose Garcia? What's going on? I'm still trying to figure out you Mexican or Puerto Rican or you El Salvador. Your name is Jose. You got to be one of those. You know what I'm saying, nationalities. Okay. Shout out to you, Jose Garcia. All right. I think you actually there before. I forgot. What's up, John? My sand nigga right there. What's up, Lisa? Lisa in the house. Lisa, and we got Josh Connor. What's up, Josh? Good to see you. Good to see you, Josh. Josh. Look. And we got Trucker the motherfucker. What's up, Trucker my motherfucker? I'm just call you Trucker my motherfucker right here, man. And we got it. Shout out to you, Ann Rodriguez. Rodriguez in the house. Hey, Dre like you. Dre got a crush on you. I'm gonna tell you right here. Dre got a crush on you. That's why he always on your ass. Okay. And we got the go fuck yourself guy over here, man. Shout out to RRC and Miss RRC. Both of y'all. Y'all can go fuck yourself. And I don't care. Everybody, y'all heard it from me. Go fuck yourself. What's up, man? Shout out to you, my brother, man. Good to see you. Good to see you, man. Thank you for your hard work. Thank you for putting in work. I love your work. RRC. I don't be having time to watch your whole stream. I'll be at work. You be streaming when I be ready to get off. Look, I only can look. Sometimes I give you a shout out when I'm driving and listen. I do be listening to you. I be driving and listening to you. I just can't comment up in there like that. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm trying to do my rumble. You be trying to do your own shit. So like, yeah, we try to show each other love. You dig what I'm saying? And so let me get a shout out to some other people. My computer acting up, so I have to go to the bottom. I can't go to the top and get the old comments, okay? What's up, Billy? Thank you for the super sticker. Shout out to you. I appreciate the super chat. Not super sticker, not super chat. You send me a hot dog. Why don't I show the hot dog up here? Show it down there, man. All right. You did. What's up, Nadia? We got Nadia in the house. We got, what's up, Saint? Hold on, let me pin it. I like to pin everybody's comments. What's up? What's up? Good to see you. And we got Saint in the house. Yeah, shout out to you, man. See, you know what? Like I was telling my guy, I love the way I love how I'm growing this platform. We're gonna have, I want more of his revolution over here that's marching down the streets. I want some of the people on my panel. I want to talk. Like I told Red today in the chat room, I said this. I agree with some of this. He said, I'd say I do agree with some of the stuff that you say. He said, oh, that's what's up, man. I mean, like he agrees with some of the stuff I say. Let's find common ground and agree with some of the stuff you say, man. Each other say it. I'm going to ask everybody, when Trump win, we don't got to go ahead and tear these motherfuckers down, man. We can't go and be sore winners. And I see a lot of people that's going to try to be sore winners. Let's not be sore winners in this, okay? You could be a sore loser and you could be a sore winner. Let's not be sore winners. Let's go ahead and be like, man, hey, man, go ahead, man. Now let's make America really great again. I ain't trying to rub in your face. I told you, Antifa. I told you, motherfucker, that Trump was going to win. Motherfucker. Yes, I be wanting to see that. I ain't gonna lie. I do want to do that. I'll be lying and saying I ain't want to do that. But I'm going to try not to do that. Look, I changed the whole script. I'm going to try not to do that. I'm going to try. Because I do want to come from the people that came at me crazy. But, oh, look at me, man. Hey, what's up, my cousin? What's up, Joanne Delk in the house? What's up? Oh, I think I got a cousin in here. There you go. Can we be wieners? Well, I would like you, Joey, I would love for you to join the stream sometime because you're very thick-skinned and outspoken. If you want to join it tonight, I'll put the link. You ain't got to show, you ain't have no show avatar. You just come in here and talk. It's like an open call in. You dig? I want to hear everybody's voice over here. What they got to say over here. But yeah, hold on. This is my dude right there. I ain't see you. You've been missing the action. I know you be busy and stuff. Oh my God. Hold on. I hate these touch screens. Shit. Hold on. There we go. Oh, I was trying to pin him, man. Yeah, I got my bro right there. There you go. What's up, Brandon Gray in the house? What's going on? Just another channel, justanotherchannel.com. Shout out to you, bro. Yeah, we still be rocking your fuck your mask shirt. We've been getting a lot of compliments, man, going to these grocery stores. We've been having our Trump 2020 mask and say fuck your mask right there, man. You dig what I'm saying? So Shout out to you, man. Big ups to you. Everybody go check out. Matter of fact, go check out Just Another Channel's YouTube stream. For real, he got some good content, man. He petty. He be trolling too. Man. You know what I'm saying? And we got RRC, the R-Rate Conservative. I don't know if he's still in here. You know what I'm saying? Put y'all links up here, man. You know what I'm saying? I got a bunch of new subscribers. Put y'all links up here, man. Everybody need to be goddamn heard. You dig what I'm saying? Everybody need to be heard. Hold on. That's my cousin. Let me get my cousin Rich right there. Hey, moderator, right there. You got a Rich. You got the power to block the trolls. But I ask everybody, don't block the troll. Let me play with them for a little bit. You know. You dig? YouTube. Yeah, he's on YouTube. He on everywhere. But RRC be on YouTube. He be on, I don't know if he on Twitch. He be on D-Live. Yeah, that's D-Live. That's his shit, man. I still ain't figured that shit out, man. I give up. No, I don't give up yet. But he be everywhere. He all over the motherfucker. Parler. Look, I got a Parler. I ain't logged to that Parler in like 6 months. I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of dead over there. Yeah, but it's good to have out. You know what? It's good to have that because, man, YouTube, these viral shit don't belong to us. What's going on, Tamila? What's going on, Melvin? That shirt, though, yeah. That shirt, man, I was like, fuck your mask. Man, my mama saw that mask, that shirt. She's like, I saw it on Instagram. That's not nice, because my mama don't like cursing. So my mama look like, that's not nice. That stuff is serious. Because she's scared to go outside. They older. I get that. They're raising the great-grandbaby, and I get that. They be like, no, that fucking man, that is real. Like, I'll be like, that ain't real. No, I said it. Shout out to you. Thank you, Jose, for the super sticker. They almost ran with that sticker. My dude. Oh, fuck it. My nicker. I'm going to say it like that. Yeah. Thanks for the stupid sticker. I said stupid. Thanks for. Look, I can't even pronounce the word. I sound like Buckwheat now. Thank you, Jose, for the super sticker. My nicker. There you go. Yeah, then he said the N-word. So, Kate, I'm out of this panel. He said the N-word. He said, nicker. I said it. I don't give a fuck. I call everybody my nigga. That's what I am. I call everybody my nigga. I called RRC my nigga many times. I even called him my cracker, too. What the hell, man? Fuck y'all. You're my nigga. You're my cracker. You my spick. You my wetback. Can I keep on going? Oh, let me stop it. Let me stop it, Bo. Oh, man. It's funny. I made a joke to my son today. See, you know what? To be honest with you, man, I was trying to make peace with the guy. You know, I really was. And I even apologized to him. You know, he gave me a wrench. I ain't asked for the wrench. I apologized to him. I said, you know what? You're right, George, for this to my phone back. I ain't said nothing to him. And he could email me and link me up if he had a problem, what I said. And I was like, all of a sudden, John had, I'll come from work. I'm trying to do a video. I'm like to say, okay. Because I don't like beefing with nobody. And John come to me like this here, JB, gotta make a video about you. Like, for real? Oh, because I stole that goddamn Trump. Ain't nobody mad at me for that shit. God damn it. You called me a thief for that? Fuck you. These motherfuckers try to set me up. Yes, I paid them back. I did it out of revenge. That don't make me a fucking scumbag to this fucking movement. Fuck out of here. Everybody, even some big YouTubers came and be like, Mo, you crazy. That's it. Oh, I'm the problem in this movement. No, motherfucker, you the problem in this motherfucking movement. Because I do fight against Antifa. I put it in work. You dumb motherfucker. Who don't get me started? You know, he called me some other shit. I'm kind of high right now. But he said, I'm a problem to this movement. I said, how's that a fucking problem in this movement? Like, God damn, I put in work in the beginning. See, I start this gangster shit, and this motherfucker thanks I get. You know? People tell me, like, look, like I said earlier, hey, thank you, Cuzzo, for the super chat, super sticker. Appreciate it. Much love to you. Love you. You know, it just shit kind of just pissed me off, you know. I try to be, I'm like, damn. I even told Kelly, I said, Kelly, I was trying to be cool with this guy. You know, he made a video about me, but you know, I'm kind of like I laugh it off. But then sometimes you think of some shit like, God damn, I shouldn't even waste my time with it. But whatever, it is what it is. You know, I try to be. You know, I stole a body side to make me a thief. I'm a fucking thief. Fuck you. Hey, when I put that on Facebook, look, like Gina Nims, she's a vlogger. You know what I'm saying? She had like 1 million views on some of her videos. She said this, damn, Mo, I wish I was there. I'd have helped you. I wish I'd have caught it live. They all like laughing. Like, man, it's too much other shit. These are motherfucking thieves over here. I'm far from a thief. You know. And look at this. It is booked what I do. When I was at the Trump rallies, many times they'd hold me back. They know I act a damn fool in public. I act a damn fool. Yes, I do. Sometimes you need a Peter. You know what? You know what, Joey? This is not a movement no more. Motherfucker turn into something else. It's not a movement. You know, fuck it. I got my own thing now. Thick skin only. This is my movement over here, okay? Yeah, me all in my trigger tree. But anyway, you know what? I come on here have some fun. I am gonna open up the pad on real soon. I usually do it late, but I'm kind of like, you know, I think I'm in the mood just to talk to the chat room. I'm a free thinker. Right. I appreciate you, RC. You know what, RC? I'm a man before anything. You know, I'm a man before anything. We men before me anything. You know, the fun thing about I don't got no beef with the dude. I don't get time to go hold hate and hold my heart towards people. So I just have fun off the shit. I don't got beef with anybody. But I always said, any vloggers got any problem, just come email me and talk to me. You come on over, you do a video. Like damn. Mr. Small Timer. Man, I'll be a small timer, okay? Most definitely, cuz. Oh yeah, you did say that. Hey, Kelly ain't woke up yet, but talking about going back to DC at the inauguration this January. You dig? And thank you, Jose, for supporting the channel. I appreciate it. Much love to you. Oh, of course, Joey. You know, man, we get to witness history, so I'm part of history. So love it. And I'm gonna tell y'all this. I went to the inauguration in 2016. No, it was 15. No, 16. Yep, 16. I don't think about when he won. No, it was 2016. What do I call it? When I went there, I wasn't even doing videos yet. I did a couple of recorded videos. I did one video, you know, a lot of views, and you know, and that was it. And they's like, do more videos. Like, oh, I'm good. I ain't do no more videos. I didn't want to do no videos. I was just having fun. I went down and was in DC. My battery died, and then I'm walking down the street with Auntie Deborah, and all of a sudden, someone tapped me like, "Hey, would you like to be interviewed?" Like, oh shit, that's Owen Shorey. What's up, Owen? How you doing? I was like all shocked. I was drunk as fuck. I already had about 6 shots of whiskey. No, for real, no joke. It's 6 shots. I'm sitting there like this here. Turn it up. And then I look like, man, it was a great experience. It was a great experience. You know, it's like I didn't ask for this, you know. And people watch me, and I got to do what I do, you know. What's up, Tamila? How you doing? What's up, Mean Mary Jean? Oh yeah, look. When I went to the inauguration last 2016, right? Alex Jones out there with an open can of beer. I'm gonna say it like that. He was just giving people the microphone. Yeah, we are against the globalists. And he just passed. Look, he give people the microphone. They holding their own microphone. Alex Jones was like lit. I was like, damn, my phone had died. You know, I wasn't aware to have a battery pack with me, but I still had fun. It was cool. Cause maybe sometimes when I do have my phone, I really don't have fun. I'm always trying to film. It's trying to, instead of just. But it is what it is. I always do. Whatever. Yeah, they owe Jones an apology because Jones, I don't agree with everything Jones say either. But man, I kind of look at. I said I kind of believe that gay frog shit. Let me stop before they get me for that. Talking about Alex Jones is like talking about Jews. Shoot. I tell anybody, if Alex Jones interview you, don't download to your YouTube channel. They gonna come right at you. Alex Jones interview you. You put that on there. Back. I'm calling you out right now. We live. Inauguration, Trump win, January. Want to go to DC, right? You said
yes.
So we're gonna do that in January.
Oh.
Trump win. That's what we talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because our cousin Joey said she got people that'll take us where we want to go and all that stuff. And here it's gonna be cracking.
Oh, that's exciting.
Like, come on, let's for Trump. Let's Trump win. We're gonna have some fun out there. Have the battery pack out there. I know you get cold quick, so we got to bundle you up, baby. We have to bundle you up.
Oh, that'd be so much fun.
We're gonna have some fun out there, you dig? Shout out to your cousin Joey. She's a Delk, man. That's my Delk fam. See, I got white people in my family too, see? But she's very thick-skinned, though. I'll tell you, like, man, it had convos. She say some, man. She don't hold nothing back. She live in Wisconsin, too. Don't hold nothing back. I would love for you to join a panel, if you're available. She love her. Hold on. What's up, Sweet Jen? How you doing? You said all my accounts in jail because you be putting some offensive ass shit. Cause Joey, you been put some offensive ass shit up there. I will today. All right, John, hit that link. Just show the link over there. Let's have a convo, man. We finna get this started right quickly. All right. So I used to do it in an hour. So it's like almost 30 minutes. All right, Lisa. You can put your link to your GoFundMe up there. You dig? Welcome to Thick Skin Only. You don't take offense? I don't give offense. That's right, Joey. Real talk. Joey, look at John. Hit that link. Put that link out there real quick. Anybody here in the room that Hunter is dead? Or nobody here in no room, man. God damn it. I don't know about that. What's up, Cinnamon? I said Cinnamon. I'm just calling you Storms. Cinnamon Storms. Hey, what's going on, Angelina? Good to see you, Angie. Welcome to Thick Skin Only, the Sunday Night Rumble. Well, we might argue or we might not. We don't know. You don't know what you're going to get out this Rumble. You can rumble just by having a normal conversation. You dig what I'm saying? You can rumble just by doing that. You feel me? But we gotta hold our own self accountable. What's going on, Moose Man? Moose Man, I see you, Nickel. And Make sure everybody share this. If you got a Facebook page, share it to your Facebook, Twitter, share it to your Twitter. If you got a friend that you want to trigger, share it to your friend you want to trigger. Share it to your friend that's a Trump supporter. Just share it. It's called like, subscribe, and share. Sharing is caring. It don't mean just sharing it on Facebook. You can share to anybody. You know, you can just send it to a random text. Let everybody see this. Let everybody see the Great Awakening. You dig? So Joey, he hit that. It's a link that John put up there. You can hit that link to join. I'm sure you've never done this before. You probably gonna have a hard time, but you know. Good to see you, Magnum PI. You say, you know, we love you. Love you too, Fed. There you go. Somebody with thick skin. Come on, y'all. Y'all don't hear some. This is why it's called thick skin only. It's called thick skin only for a reason.
Wow, they are reporting that.
Reporting what?
That Hunter is dead.
Oh, for real? Oh, Charlie. Oh, shit. No, just put the link. I did probably put the link. Oh, shit. Look at this nigga right here. He couldn't wait to get on here arguing tonight. Hey, hold on. Hold on, let me get to this. Look who's in the house.
What's going on, man?
What's up, Phil?
What we arguing about? What you talking about arguing? I ain't come on for to argue.
You all come on to argue. You like to argue.
Oh, we got 9 more days. It don't matter.
Okay. Yeah. Your ass. You know. But this is our time to shine, man.
Who is ours? You keep putting us in the same boat.
I ain't said you. I didn't say
Who's ours then? Is
said,
it my time to shine?
No.
Or is it your time to shine?
Hey. We're the Great Awakening. You haven't woke yet. You went back.
He been in office 3 years. 4 years.
You went back to sleep.
Who is he waking up?
You went back to sleep. You had me for a minute when you went. I'm voting for Trump. If Bernie don't win it,
He ain't wake nobody up but empower racist people. Not all of them, but a lot of them.
yeah. Joe, you need a tutor. Just hit that link and you can automatically get on. I'll put your email.
No, he gonna be gone in 10 days. Well, I say 13 days.
13 days.
Yeah.
Hold on, Joey's up here.
Can you see
Hey,
me?
don't break that chair.
I see you now. Hey, what's up? What's up, brother?
No, I just don't want to snap on you and then you hurt yourself.
Hi, Kelly. Where's the
Let's hear some, Joey.
Does anybody know? If FEMA camps are still in Utah? I mean, if the UN is still in Utah?
Hey, Joey, do you got a device on the background?
The UN is still in Utah? I don't trust them.
Joey, do you got a device on the background? Hey, do you got a sound up?
Do I have a what?
A sound up. You got to like run in the background.
A song? Oh, no, but you're in the background. Should I turn it down?
Yeah.
You gotta mute it.
Feedback.
What song? Oh, no, but you're in the background. Should I turn it down?
Yeah.
All right.
Hi, I can't
Let me
type.
get the YouTube.
Okay.
Hey, fella, If he
What's
loses,
going on?
he's got until January 20th. That's where it ends.
What you talking about? No, I'm talking about we had know in 13 days if he's gonna be the president or not.
Well, hopefully by then.
Do you guys know about Tippecanoe or the Tecumseh's curse?
No.
It's coming up this year, y'all. This is the election year. They say that there's going to be like an assassination attempt on these certain years, and this is it. And that scares me. Unless it's Kamala.
No matter who it is?
It's called Tecumseh's curse. He put a curse on America, their presidents and everything, because, you know, we screwed him over. I think they killed him. He was I think he was a Pawnee native, or Shawnee, I don't remember. Nobody else has heard of it?
I have.
Yeah, it's been worrying me.
Dave,
Yes.
tell them hi by phone.
Hey, Kelly said hi because her phone. She can't say that. She gotta tell everybody hi.
Yeah. Okay, so can I ask a question? When, you know, if Biden gets elected, and of course they're going to like put him out to pasture, who do you think Kamala is going to be having as her vice president?
Willie Brown.
Who's that? Oh yeah, is he still alive?
I don't know.
If it's Hillary, Kamala will be suicided right away.
Well, I guess her name came up in the emails.
What emails?
There you go.
Never heard of
The
that.
laptop emails, the business partner emails, the guy that got convicted,
Where the emails come
Devin
from?
Archer,
Where they come
Hunter's
from?
laptop.
It came off Hunter's
One
laptop.
of
How
them.
did they-
One
how did they
segment
get-
did.
How did they get a Hunter's laptop?
What's that?
How did they get it?
Probably hacked it.
He turned it over to the repairman and didn't pick
Okay.
it up. And then the FBI came in and took custody of it December the 9th
so
for
he
money
said-
laundering.
He said
Yeah, he never
that
picked it up and he didn't pay the
Hunter's
bill.
laptop at a repair place. A blind
Yep,
man.
and the
said
attorney
this.
recently said that they wanted it back. So they
Did you
confirmed
listen-
it was
did
his
you
laptop.
listen to anything that the reporter said? John,
What
did you
reporter?
listen to anything?
No, I listened to the director of national security.
They
and
are.
shit.
They
I don't
are.
listen
They
to
are
reporters.
corrupt. Dude, who cares about them? They corrupt. You got to listen to the
They're corrupt
investigators that's
now. Oh,
investigating.
now they're corrupt.
No, so the facts is that if it's true, they said the laptop is Hunter
So
Biden.
it took you 48 hours to come up with
who
talking points.
investigated that laptop is
I
his?
asked you 48 hours ago and you couldn't answer, and now you got talking points. Is that it?
No,
No,
you don't
told
pay
me-
your bill.
you told me
You forfeit your
to
property.
find out what's going on about it, and that's exactly what I did. You can't ask me
Yeah.
a
Well,
question that
that's
I don't
his.
know the
That's
answer
his
to.
laptop.
No,
That's his
it was
laptop.
assumed
Yes,
that
it is.
his
It was
laptop.
confirmed by his business partner. The
It
other
was
people that
confirmed.
are in the emails,
It was
Yeah,
they
confirmed.
confirmed that they're real.
He just didn't pay his bill. They put a lien on it like you would in like a mechanic would.
Yeah,
And
or you take your
forfeit your
TV.
stuff.
You take your TV in for repair. You don't pick it up in 90 days. They own it.
Yeah, but by
Mhm.
law, that laptop's supposed to have been erased. And
No,
before-
it did not.
Yeah.
Why would it be erased? Wait.
Because
Why
that's
by
what-
law?
That's what they do with old
No, they
laptops.
don't. No, they
Too
don't.
bad.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't. It's up to the
Before I
business
had a
owner what they
childcare-
do with it.
Before I had a childcare business, I had a computer repair business, and that's law.
Hey,
You
Jonathan,
can't sell.
haven't
or
seen you in a
you
while.
can't sell
He didn't sell
computers.
anything. He
or
didn't
do
sell
anything
anything. He looked at it. He saw like what he saw was like predator behavior.
Yep.
Well, from like sexual predator behavior, all kinds of stuff. He
Raping
just turned
young
it over.
Chinese girls,
I think it was his niece, right, Nat?
smoking crack.
Hey, that's not a deal breaker in DC. Remember?
So I'm
Mary
just saying,
Berry?
you basically saying that he was on camera smoking crack.
Yep, that's right.
Marion Barry was, yeah.
Video.
I mean-
There's even
I mean,
videos
I'm
of
just
it.
saying-
He just wanted
There's
to get laid.
pictures and video.
Okay.
He with
It's
a
all,
with a
it's all
girl.
fake.
They-
John. I just want you to know
No,
it's
it's
all
not
fake.
fake.
It's
Oh,
all
okay,
fake.
yeah, right.
Because I
Yeah,
can't even get
right.
a word out.
Brother's not
because you cut me
believing.
off.
The brother ain't
Because you
believing.
make up
okay.
stuff, fella. If you were saying something legitimate, that would be
No,
one
how
thing.
can I say anything?
But you make
if
up
keep
stuff,
cutting me
man.
off? How can I say
Because you
anything
make
if
it
you
up.
keep cutting me off?
They're making
Yo,
shit up.
salute
They
the
won't even
bro.
look at evidence. Nah.
Salute to Mo. And
Hey,
salute to
salute.
John. Salute to
Hey, can we
everybody
get
else
Hey,
for coming.
hey, Jonathan.
on this Rumble? Can we get one at a time on here? And salute to you. And I want to get 2 minutes apiece because we can't get no point with all this.
Oh man, this is funny. Like, why does it seem like it's an October surprise every 4 years? Some shit
Every 2 years, Jonathan. Every
like
2 years.
like I'm drinking and smoking right now, and the shit that's going on, I'm like, this family's so dysfunctional, it's crazy. But you know, when you're a Democrat, you can do a little bit of anything.
Yep.
You know, I got to do with
Democrats
Maxine
are commies
Waters.
now.
Hey.
They've been hijacked. They're not Democrat anymore.
Yeah. Hey, Jonathan, you know, the amazing thing is that he wrote the crime bill in 94, and in 80, I think it was 89, he wrote he's the one that co-sponsored the bill that made the difference between crack and powder cocaine. And his son never served a day in jail for smoking crack and doing cocaine.
I'm telling you, man. Like,
That's not a
But
deal
yet he
breaker for
wanted
the
it. But he
Democrats.
wanted to call black men predators, racial jungle, and all that. But yet his own son's doing the shit, and that's okay.
Well,
yeah,
yeah.
man, that's some hypocritical shit, man.
It
Like,
don't matter what color you is. If you do predatory things, then you will
Then
be
why
labeled
wasn't he locked up?
Because the daddy makes sure he don't get locked up.
Exactly. That's right. There's your privilege.
Okay, hold on. Hey, Joey, what you got to say? I'm gonna give you 2 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get everybody thought about this over here. So go ahead. 2 minutes. What you got to say about this, Joey?
oh, now Mo want to organize. Okay.
All right. Let's organize it. Let's do this. Go ahead, Joey.
What was I saying? What? Oh, I was just saying that like Democrats they don't have the same standards as conservatives, but conservatives are more like the liberals now. We're like the ones that make sense. We're the ones out for freedom. We're like not the psychos. Like I'm more center right. You know, but
Then you agree with everything Trump said?
Hell no. Hell no. I tell you this up front.
If you want center right, then you agree with everything Trump said.
Hold on, fella. I want to hear what she got to say. She has 1 minute left.
No. Did you guys hear Kamala Harris's new accent? She's black now, y'all.
Yes, she is.
I don't know if she has hot sauce.
Hot sauce. Come on. She was like, hey, girl.
No shame, man. Those people are sociopaths. They literally like just blame everybody else for everything. It's like, oh, what the hell is wrong with you? I don't understand Hillary Clinton at all. Like, isn't she ashamed of herself at all? I want somebody to take all her money and give it to those people in Haiti and watch all her bank account just go, and then stick her in Guantanamo for a little while.
You know, I got Haitian friends that's voting for Trump, man. They got him locked in Florida. Now, Florida is gonna be funny because the Cubans pretty much rejected Biden after really going to Clinton in 2016. Now they done flipped the whole script. But when it comes to Kamala Harris, man, like I'm here in California, people see her as fake as hell because really, California, the Bernie Bros is gonna do their thing, and pretty
It
much.
don't matter about California. California already won Democrat. It don't matter.
Yeah, that's true.
That up. I mean, so that don't even count.
Yeah, that's true. I agree with you.
What do you mean it don't count? It counts if the majority of people vote for Trump. It's going to win. He can still win.
I mean, unless they're doing popular vote, even in that case, California's still locked up with Democrat. I mean, you can't never flip California. I don't care how much you try.
Yeah, man. Because Arnold
never say
Schwarzenegger was not Republican.
I would say never.
Arnold Schwarzenegger really wasn't Republican, to be honest. And
Just
here in
like
California,
it's almost
you're right.
he was a rhino.
Just like it's almost impossible to flip Texas.
He was a complete rhino. The difference is we had to deal with Jerry Brown right after Schwarzenegger left. And, Jerry Brown, he started going with this extreme far left shit, and Governor Moonbeam went completely off the rails. Like me personally, I don't agree with everything Trump say, but I economically benefit though. my clients, they economically benefit. You know,
But it's
when he
always about
said
money. It shouldn't be always
when
about
he
money, though.
when he
Because
said the
money makes a
lowest
difference.
when he said the lowest black unemployment, I had to sit out of my chair and check the numbers, and that actually was true because you had Obama try to take credit. Oh, it was my economy, after he's pretty
Well,
much
he
said
did.
that
He did. I
jobs
mean,
ain't
he
coming
got
back.
handed a good economy when he took office. Trump did.
Like
It wasn't
Obama, like
that
I'll,
good.
He
I'll
got
tell you
handed
this.
a good economy.
I'll tell you
It
this.
wasn't
I'll
that
tell you
good.
this. Obama had to fix the bullshit Bush and Cheney
Yep.
did. I'll give you that.
Yes.
Bush and Cheney stole $2 trillion out the treasury and loaded up defense contracts and pretty much ran
Yeah, the
shop in the
Halliburton. You're
Middle
talking about
East.
Halliburton?
Yeah, exactly. So I'll give you that.
Speechwriter. John McConnell is his speechwriter.
Yeah. So me personally, I'm more like Joey. I'm more like centered right, more libertarian. I'm pro legalization of weed, but that's just as liberal as far as liberalism I get when it comes to weed. Legalize it. Anything else, nah, I ain't with it.
I just want to.
I'm
Nobody-
far right. I'm far right.
I don't like
But
people
we
telling
already
me
know
what
that.
to do. That's all. Don't tell me what to do, because that's what makes me want to do it.
Yeah, people silently rebel against that shit, man. Like liberals don't understand that when you try to be the thought police, motherfuckers will go the exact opposite way just to see your head flip. We'll see
So
their
y'all
head
don't,
flip.
y'all don't like when government tell y'all what to do?
I don't like anybody telling me what to do.
Then why do y'all hate abortion?
They were talking about doing
Why do y'all hate
truth and
why do y'all want to dip in women's business by telling them they can do what they want to do? with their
Because
body?
it's murder, and some women should keep their freaking legs
I'm
closed.
just saying,
Period.
y'all always don't want other people to worry about y'all. That's like me telling you can't do something in your life. You would say, fuck what I say.
the Democrats were saying they want to come out with
They don't want
the
to
truth.
get pregnant,
truth
and they
and rec-
keep their legs closed.
They want to come out
Period.
with the Truth and Reconciliation Commission after the
Y'all,
election.
y'all
the
funny.
Democrats.
Y'all like a seesaw. Y'all can't even balance yourself. Y'all ideas. Y'all everywhere.
I can
We
balance
not
myself.
all the
Can
same.
you?
Yeah, because we're
Can
free
you get your
thinkers.
face out the TV
No, you
for
don't want the
once?
government in y'all business. Y'all don't want the government to be having a hand in everything, but then on certain things, y'all want the government to make decisions. Y'all fucking
Yeah,
crazy.
we believe in limited government. Limited
We
government.
believe in limited
Not no
government,
government.
buddy, but there's certain things that we gotta stop. Killing
So
babies.
you want all life to be saved, right?
The
Not just
Democrats have overplayed their hand on so many things. They just overplayed it. You can't like the late term abortion crap. Nah, people can't handle that.
So death row and police killing blacks and police killing anybody in that sense. Y'all okay with that?
Of course not.
When did that happen?
Of course not. We're not okay with it.
Y'all
There's
want to make
gotta
laws.
be changes,
y'all
but
don't
you
wanna
don't
make
want
laws
to
that
defund
Why
police.
are you
You need
okay
to
with
get
that,
rid of
fella?
the idiots.
Are you okay with that, fella?
What?
What you just asked.
No, I'm not okay with it.
Oh, so why do you assume we're okay with that?
Because y'all screaming about y'all want laws to stop abortions, but y'all can't get laws to stop police from killing black men.
That's
There
not
are
specifically
laws
my argument.
More black babies are being killed by abortion than they are by police
John,
officers.
again, you gotta put the number where it makes sense. It's more white folks than black folks, so the number is the same, or even white folks kill more white kids more than black kids.
So you're
They-
saying that
they
more
have
black
more.
men are getting
They
shot
have
by
more-
police
they
than
have more
aborted?
white people to kill than black people have to kill.
So you're saying that more black men are being shot by cops than being aborted?
No, I ain't. You putting aborting with killing cops killing people. I'm talking
You
about.
brought it up. That's how you came out. You said that. We were talking about abortion.
No,
and you started
I
talking
didn't.
about.
No, I didn't, John. Don't put that in my mouth. I did not say
All
that.
right.
Fella, but
I
how
asked
you
you if
feeling
that's
that
how you
everybody
felt, and you
cope?
I
said
did not.
no.
I didn't compare abortion with cop killing. I compared life with life.
Yeah. And
Like-
so the
like
place
fella
that you
didn't
have
even
more
ask.
loss of life, okay, where there's more loss of life, you would deal with that first,
Like
right?
fella didn't even ask my take on it. Like just
I
because people
John
go,
always- I can't even get no answer because John keeps cutting me off.
Oh
I
yeah,
can't
fella,
even
right.
argue with me.
fella,
Man, you got more
I,
excuses than Hillary Clinton.
Listen, what I'm saying to y'all is that abortion should be up to a woman, a choice, the woman's choice. Okay, but and if y'all want government to step in on that case, I don't have a problem with it. If the government say no more abortions, that's fine. But then also make the laws that say no more death row. Ain't no more police. Police should get reformed by if the police do kill a black unarmed person, they should get through in jail. Any crime that deal with murder should get punished severely. Black on black, white on white, no matter if that happened. If somebody got murdered in the same in a crime, they should get punished severely for that crime. If y'all want to make that a crime,
I agree. Like nobody's not disagreeing with you, dog. Ain't nobody disagreeing with you, man. Like to be honest, I'm not pro militarization of the police, but I'm not gonna say defund the police. Like we need multiple phases of police reform.
Jonathan, that defund never came out my mouth.
I know. I'm just saying that I do agree with you. We need multiple phases of police reform to be able to figure it out.
Police should get more training, better education, to de-escalate mental illness. They should come out with a better taser that don't have to use 4 times to take somebody down. I mean, I don't think they should go get a gun. Joey, if you talking, your microphone is off. Joy, if you're talking, your microphone off. We can't hear you.
On now? Is it on now?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I seen your lips moving. I couldn't hear you.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm saying both of my ex-husbands are cops, and they were cops in the 90s. And I noticed, towards the mid 2000s, both of their attitudes changed. They're almost like Cartman. Respect my authority. And I'm like, what the hell happened to you? Yes, sir. I get it.
We lost.
There is a different attitude with the cops these days.
Like I think we need a height requirement because we got too many small cops dealing with a lot of dudes.
That ain't the case, my guy.
I think we do need high requirements and martial arts.
I think that police should do certain jobs. Speeding tickets. They should just give the person who's driving a ticket. If they don't have an ID, get a license plate person a ticket. You know what I'm saying? Let them go about their business.
So someone stole the car. So someone stole the car and ran from the cops. The owner of the car would get the ticket.
That car will be reported stolen. Then that tag will come up.
What if it just happened though?
Then you would get a different assignment than a traffic stop. Mostly all the black students is a traffic stop. Never a stolen car, John. Damn, never a stolen car.
No, the person who stole the car should be the one that gets the ticket or goes to jail.
John, is you listening? I didn't say that. I said traffic stops.
You said speeding.
No, speeding. Yes, speeding. No seatbelt.
People speed for a lot of reasons.
Them crimes are not a stolen vehicle, John. Stolen vehicle is already a crime.
But people don't always. If something happens like right now, you don't know about it. Let's say you're at work and your car's stolen.
Say what? I can't hear you.
Say you're at work and your car is stolen and you don't know that, and someone stole your car and they're running from the cops. They get pulled over.
If you're in the United States of America, you got insurance, so let the insurance company handle it.
Oh, okay. So in other words, the insurance that you pay for, you got to pay more now because it went up because somebody put a claim.
My car got damaged, and I didn't have to pay more, John.
You guys, they have like cameras and stuff for that, you know, that catch speeders and stuff, and they just take a picture of your tag, and I can tell you, ambulances are getting tickets, and cop cars are getting tickets. It's pretty funny.
You right. I'm just saying certain for a domestic problem. But I never seen nobody get shot at a domestic problem. Let's say me and my girl get into it.
I think in Texas,
that's a different circumstance. But if my brother's having a mental episode and I call the police because he kind of outrageous, then they need training to handle that. If I on the phone with them saying my brother got problem, and he died. He's been diagnosed with A, B, and C, but he acting crazy right now. Can you send somebody out to de-escalate the situation? Now that's a different story. And then they come out and shoot him. Come on now.
They do have that. I can tell you. They do training every year, different training every year.
But that's what I'm saying. So I'm just saying the actual violence. I'm gonna say violence because that's what it is. The police treat blacks, drivers, black pedestrians, even if you're walking on the street, way worse than they would treat a white person. Or even a Mexican. They treat Mexicans, black people, Spanish people.
So easy. We got it so easy.
Way worse.
Yeah, nobody ever bothers us.
That because they treat me way good. I mean, my brothers get harassed, made sit on the fucking curb like dogs, and they don't never ask me. We together. Why y'all ain't treating us all the same? They let me stand up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not saying I would like to sit on the ground, but I'm saying don't give me no special treatment because I ain't black. I mean, I'm my skin color.
You don't think it might be your size? Maybe it's your size.
What's dude who got choked out? They didn't give a fuck how big that man was.
Why, he was there with you when the other guys had to say?
They didn't care.
I'm talking about with you, fella. With you, fella, when you were pulled out and the other guys were told to sit down and they didn't have you sit down, maybe it was because of your size. They thought, you know what, maybe it's better that you stand.
And I told them I ain't break no law, so I ain't sitting nowhere. And they left me alone. But my brother was so scared just because what he be going through with cops, he complied with what they asked. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Is he as big as you?
Yeah. My family, I mean, not as big as me, but this happened when I was 25, 26. But I just use that as an example. But they swarmed in on a cop, they swarmed in on a car, and it was like 5, 6 cop cars, and they was deep. They was like, we had a complaint over here. It was drug activity. And I was like, well, no, it ain't no drug activity. It's a barbecue. Y'all need to sit on the ground. Y'all, what he said? Damn, this is on the back of my mind. He tried to make us sit down on the curb, and I wasn't having it.
Like I said, man, my solution is multiple police reforms. We need to be able to figure it out where we can get the proper training and the proper people in the right areas. I do agree with fella that it does need to be a change when it comes to people having episodes.
But you know, Jonathan, that is police really was invented not to handle all these calls. You know what I'm saying? All these things police wasn't invented for. I mean, they robbery, rape, and all this other crimes. Yeah, that's fine. But when they don't make their quota, they start pulling every motherfucking body over. And you know what I'm saying? And they know a lot of black people don't have license. And
but they're not supposed to be driving. Huh? They're not supposed to be driving if they don't have licenses.
Oh my God! You do everything right by the law?
Yeah.
I got my license though. I ain't driving on the license.
I do everything right by the law. I'm adult.
You know you're gonna put your white drive on the motherfucker.
I'm just saying everybody don't do.
I'm a crazy.
So when someone does something illegal and the cops come in, you get mad about that.
Don't get mad then. You have to have a license if you're gonna drive.
No, but they make it harder. Well, I don't know in y'all state, but in Wisconsin, they made it harder for black people to get licensed.
How did they do that?
First of all, okay, I ain't gonna even go there.
Why?
It's harder.
How is it harder? Do they have a different test?
The first time.
First time I got my license. It's some of them is racist as fuck, but it ain't got nothing to do with license. Some of them just fucking don't like black people, and they pull black people over.
My girl still want to talk in on the background again.
I think
why? Because she's right.
No, she's not right. Because she only.
Yes, your own wife is right, man.
And I'm talking about black men getting their license.
Oh, now
it's not the same as a black woman who getting. And then first of all, if you got a male instructor, you already got a benefit if you're a woman because it's automatically a benefit if you're a woman. But if you're a black male trying to get anything in this world, it's harder, no matter what.
I always thought it was harder. I always thought it was harder for women.
No,
I always thought it was always harder for women.
No,
because they always think women are bad drivers, and so they test them harder. I don't know about because you're black.
I think they just everybody has the same thing, but I think it's also like who's doing your test too. If you got an asshole driver's person,
Yeah.
you're gonna get that. I have been racially profiled, and I was glad because I was stuck on Benning Road in DC. You know what that is? On Benning Road is like mountain southeast, you know. And I was lost. I just moved there, and I was a nanny, and I was like lost for hours, and I was crying, and I was in a Volkswagen Bug. And I was in like the black part of town, and his cop pulls me over, and he's like, "What's a little white girl like you doing in this part of town in this car at 3 o'clock in the morning?" I'm like, "I'm so glad you found me." Yeah, so
it's crazy how on the chat room got me lit up as a enslaved mental man. It's crazy how they just talking me in the slave room.
Hey, fella, you are on the conservative platform. You know
I'm cool with what they saying, but they gotta look at it from a point of view that I have never lived in a white neighborhood. I don't even have white friends. I don't know no white people, and all I know is black people. And for me looking in from the mirror, from outside onto the window of all black society around me, I see these things on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? That is you get like Wisconsin for I think the last 8, 9, 10 years, they just implemented insurance on your cars. So first of all, you already in low poverty areas in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Now you get a car. Now you got to pay extra money, made to pay extra money for insurance that you really don't need. You know what I'm saying? But you got to because it's the law. So now you got
because if you hurt somebody, you got to be able to pay for it.
Okay, but do you understand that's government interfering in your personal life? And y'all talking about Obamacare made me pay. What's the difference?
Because driving is a privilege; it's not a right.
Well, that's why they're trying to pass healthcare as a right and not a privilege.
Why should it be a right?
But
don't you think everybody's supposed to live? What was that? The pursuit of happiness. How can you be happy if you're dying of cancer?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. I wouldn't be happy to do that. But when you have that, kind of stuff, it you know how long it takes to get an appointment when you have socialized medicine? It takes months and months. It takes a long time. It's not cool. And I wouldn't want to spend all that money.
It wasn't implemented to get your plates, and insurance was never. I'm talking to the chat room. They said Wisconsin. I didn't know that wasn't a law. That's a law. Hold on, what? Wisconsin didn't have that law? Yeah, they thought it was a law, but it just got implemented. It just got enforced about 10 years ago of insurance. And we didn't have to get our license plates or our license or nothing. We could just go get it and happily drive anywhere we want, but we was responsible for any accidents on our own dime.
Oh shit! See, in California, we ain't got that set up. we ain't got
I know. I think y'all gotta. I think like in Michigan, y'all gotta actually have your insurance before you can get your plates, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
we gotta do that. Like California and Nevada as well. Like these are. I don't know. I was thinking about changing states.
Oregon,
but I was thinking about changing states. It's either Nevada, Texas.
Oregon, when you go to
Florida.
register, you send in your registration. You got to send in your insurance card.
Exactly.
Before they'll renew it.
Yeah, I heard about that in Oregon.
John and all y'all Republicans who going to vote for Trump, he promising reform for the criminal justice. If he win, I'm gonna be back on here in 4 years and say I told y'all so. He was lying his ass off just to get y'all vote.
Oh, so you're admitting that he's going to win then, right?
No. Did you not hear me say if? I mean, just like Hillary was up in the polls in her last 10 days of her election, and she lost horribly. I'm just saying the idea of him might winning just because there's a lot of old racist people out there who want to still see him in office. They're gonna pull a wheelchair up.
Oh my God, that's such nonsense. Besides, do you know what Kamala Harris is trying to like limit your meat intake and everything? You're gonna eat like I'm not eating bugs, and I'm not eating fake meat from China. That's what they're trying to do.
Y'all picking the littlest things out of their policy. Y'all picking the littlest things out.
The littlest things you think controlling food, and then they want to go all electric. But they're having brownouts in California, but they have everything electric. But imagine that brownout and like your heat goes off, or your air conditioning goes off, or your everything goes off, and everything's electric. That's just stupid.
Oh man, she said China.
Hey, do you guys know about like Tennessee? The lawyer. Then in Tennessee, like those cops there, they just pull people over and they're like, "Do you have any money in here?" And if you have like a big amount of money, they'll go, "What's that for?" I think it's for shady stuff, and they'll like just confiscate your money and they just go to town. I forget what it's called.
Because in Tennessee,
I mean, I'm just saying, if y'all want government out all y'all business, let them stay out of your business for everything. Like, I don't want to pay taxes no more. I don't want to pay state taxes or federal taxes.
Brother, I agree with you. Brother, I agree with you. But the problem
why
is,
stop at abortion? Why stop at the little shit? Let's say government can't be in our business for everything.
To be honest, the government already in our business. Patriot Act was signed.
You know, taxes only was there for the war, and it was only supposed to last during the war. And then once the war over with, it's supposed to went back to normal. But instead, they increased it.
That was the federal income tax. Yeah.
It'll take a mile. I remember when that changed. I worked at night, and I never got pulled over really. And then all of a sudden, like after that, I was getting pulled over all the time. So I don't speed or anything. I'm just like, why am I being pulled over? And they're like, "Oh, we can do that now. They could just run your tag. That used to be illegal. They just run your tag." I don't like that shit at all. If I'm not doing anything wrong, you leave me alone.
Yeah. I just paused it. I heard a gunshot.
Of course. I hear it over here too.
You in Milwaukee?
Hey, hold on, y'all. I gotta go look out the door. Yeah, I heard some gunshots.
Yeah.
Don't go out there. It's dangerous.
Bring his amendment.
It's dangerous if I don't go out there because it could be my brother. He live across the street.
See, that's why we protect your Second Amendment, fella.
Yeah. Hey, time out. I got my gun. I don't hate on the Second Amendment.
Oh, just text him.
I think it should be again. If you
support Biden, who's against the Second Amendment.
Who?
You support Biden, who's against Second Amendment.
Well, y'all support Trump, and he against gayness.
No, he's not.
He's against gayness.
I'm gonna use it as a word. He basically rolling everything Obama did. He rolled it back. He wanted to fuck the environment up. He gave him permission to dump waste in lakes and rivers again. I mean, it's
not true. You're making up. Show me the facts on that.
Yeah, where do you get your information?
His executive orders when he rolled back the EPA that Obama put in place.
Yeah, because some of them were overreaching.
Yes. Yep.
Man, too much shit.
They're gonna try to tell you what you can do on your land and farmers. No, I don't want you guys using that part of them. There was a place in Leesburg, Virginia, quite a few years ago.
Even if it's your land, if you dumping waste on your land, it could get into the whole. I mean, I'm just saying it could get into the water through the whole community, even if it's on your land, right? You know that, right? You can jeopardize everybody's water supply by dumping poisonous in your land.
Of course.
But there's still laws against that.
No, there's a thing like in I forget what it's called, man. It's something about agriculture. There was a farmer in Leesburg, Virginia.
But he lowered the fine.
Hey, hold on a second. Hey, let me get a shout out to the great douchebag. He gave me a super chat twice up in here, man. Appreciate you. My bad, man.
I need a better
team player and one-man army. Kamala Harris hires a photographer to manage her selfies. Some YouTube support Mo. Appreciate it.
She is really pretty, though. She is really pretty, but I don't like her.
Man, Kamala ain't black, bruh. I'm
No, but
telling
she
you, man.
could
She claims on it in the fourth quarter of her life.
Hey,
And now
exactly, Jonathan.
Oh my God! I mean, I'm just saying, I'm the whitest person on this panel. Do y'all understand what black means? Do y'all really understand what black means? If you are my
identity.
color, you are technically white. If you are your color, Jonathan, if that's your picture, you are technically black. Okay, so if you fit in your shade, you are definitionally black. Okay, she didn't say she was an African American who came over from Africa.
Fella, you identify yourself as black, brother. You've been identifying since day one. She hasn't did that since day one. Her college shit, Caucasian.
She said, she said she was Asian.
Caucasian. If the white person slapped her with a white hand,
a black woman.
Do you guys know any Jamaicans? They don't think of themselves
as
as
black a long time ago. You can't even talk about black women.
Oh, I do. They don't like it though.
I'm talking about
fella, you identify as black. Like I didn't even have to. I didn't even have to hear you talk until I knew that. Okay, he identifies himself as a brother. Now that's the camaraderie. You actually identify, but she didn't identify until late stage.
I mean, I'm just saying that. But now, I don't know. I can't.
And how many black brothers did she lock
black
up?
ain't a skin color.
You can't.
How many black brothers did she lock up for smoking weed?
Hundreds, man. It ain't just weed. She didn't lock up no black brothers for just smoking weed on the first try. They probably hit 3 strikes and they was out.
What about the men?
They probably was selling way more than 2 pounds of weed to get locked up for.
No, they were users.
Okay,
they were users.
What about the innocent men who were accused of murder or rape?
Sent to the death chair.
DNA evidence. What about that? Fella, what about that?
Have all the black people got lynched. If you want to go back in the past, let's go back in the past.
Oh God, how far back do you want to go?
Let's go back to 1920 when 1,000 black men got lynched just because they looked at white women. Come on now.
Okay, number one.
No, let's go back. If y'all want to talk about what Kamala Harris did for about 1,000 black people, y'all want to go back for what she did about 1,000 black people? Okay,
because we were alive when Kamala
million black people or 2 million black
people. Brother. You voted them in, brother. I get it. We ain't gonna forget about the past, but we talking about Kamala. Because when we talk about Kamala, brother.
You know that Trump's platinum plan was shot 5 things in his platinum plan. Congress already shot down. I mean, if they want to help the black community, he wouldn't even have to say, I got a platinum plan. If you reelect me, I do this platinum plan. He could have pulled that shit on his 3rd year.
At least he had a plan. Kamala.
That was because Ice Cube came up to him with that plan.
No,
Democrats
Ice Cube had the
Hold on. Let me thank the super chat. All right, super chat.
Okay. Hold on.
Okay, communists destroyed my family life when they took over Cuba, and if Biden wins, those who support him will know what it's like to lose everything. I say everything. He say everything. I say everything.
Let me talk to your super chat for a minute. I know he's listening. I'm sorry that Cuba went through this shit because they had a dictator running a country. Now, we elect people every 4 years, so your communist ideas won't stay on our presidents, no matter who is it, because he get voted out every 4 years. Okay, so we won't have to.
Unless they change that.
You think not. You know what? You want socialism, you'll get it.
Yep, you will.
I'm just saying he compared.
They don't like
the country,
and then we'll be coming to you, John. Fella, we'll be coming to you, fella. We told you so.
I'm just saying, when you have a dictator running your country, ain't no way to get him out of office until he died. You really can't say nothing. Yeah, that's a bad shit over there. But when you got a president who rotates every 4 to 8 years, it's all right.
Yeah, and what? He's not a dictator. He's only served not even 4 yet.
I'm not talking.
He's talking
John,
about
you want to argue with me, man? I'll give you my phone number. We can argue all night long. Just
Well,
me
let's
and you,
talk
bro.
Hey, John.
talk about
John,
Venezuela.
he said
I just like
the
to argue.
president, the guy from Cuba was a dictator. That's what he said.
I said the president
Yeah.
of Cuba. I'm sorry that he went through the shit in Cuba. He lost some. I don't know. I think he said his family went through a whole lot of shit over there. I'm sorry that it happened to him, but that was a dictator, and the only reason he left is because he died, and then somebody else became the dictator. You know what I'm
His
saying?
brother.
We don't have that problem
Brother.
over here because we got elections every
Not
4
yet.
to 8 years.
Except
I mean,
someone.
Yeah, and Obama went over there and wanted to normalize relations.
and Trump wants to normalize relations with Kim Jong-un, whatever his name is.
Kim Jong Un.
Yeah, he wants to buddy with him. He said he was in love with him.
No, he didn't say
No,
he
he
was.
didn't.
He
That's
was
a
in
new
love with
line.
him. He got love
You are
letters.
so
He got love
narrow-minded,
letters.
Bella.
you,
You
man.
are so narrow-minded.
I
You
can
think
show
they
you
come up
the
with the
video that
stupidest
Trump
things
said
ever.
they in love.
You guys,
Reshare
that's
my
He was
screen.
talking about the letter. He said the
Oh
letter
my
was
God,
like
he
a
was talking about a letter, but he said they in love though.
no.
well, you guys,
John.
that's
I think I said he's gonna say no, so it don't matter even argue with you, John. You on timeout. Please put him on timeout.
Stop it, Bob. Okay.
I'm telling you, you guys, Kim Jong Un, the guy that got, I don't think that's the right guy. I don't think that's him. I think that's a body double. I think that the real Kim Jong Un is like brain dead somewhere because you don't see his wife around. And it's a cultural thing. They come out with their husband when they're sick. They stay by their bedside, and you don't see
Well,
her
something
around.
happened in the beginning of the year when we first got COVID. He had some kind of surgery or something.
Yeah, brain.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then
Open heart.
nobody, we haven't really seen him since then.
He did something. He's crying online. There's a new guy. He doesn't look anything like him, and I think it's a body double because there's something going.
Yeah, I knew it wasn't. I knew it wasn't Kim Jong Un because his haircut was too fresh. Kim Jong Un haircut always fucked up.
That's a
He
different
killed one of
time.
his barbers. He killed one of his barbers because his lineup wasn't fresh.
And they only did that because they didn't want his sister to run the country.
Oh, she's scary. She's scary. I don't like these
Yeah.
women politicians. They're tyrants, man. That Michigan one, that ding dong over in Hawaii. They're embarrassing. They're embarrassing to women. All those.
Hey, Rilla, did you put somebody in time? Oh, it was an accident. Okay, she come back out of timeout.
Yeah,
No,
I undid it, but then I realized that I put him in timeout thinking that that's what she meant to do, but it was actually I shouldn't even done that.
Hey, I remember.
But I unblocked them.
Thank you, great douchebag.
But it's suspect. He said white liberals I'm not Hispanic enough because I am conservative views. I have conservative views and I support Trump. They must be jealous that they're not a person of color.
Can I tell the great, I don't even know why he called himself a douchebag, but let me tell him something.
I'm a douchebag.
You are who you is. That nobody can tell you that you ain't Hispanic enough because your
You
view.
ain't. You are who you is. You ain't who you
So I
are.
you know that that's like Woke said I wasn't black because I'm my skin color. Fuck that nigga. If I see him in real life, I would fuck him up.
Are you voting for Biden because you want to be black and he said you can't be black if you don't vote for him?
Oh my God!
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Fella, you cannot lie that Biden messed up when he said that stupid ass shit. You cannot lie.
Well,
when
Trump
he
lied.
said that
Trump messed up when he said that he the least racist motherfucker. He
but
should
black
have
people
said,
been voting
he should have
Democrats
just
in
said, I'm not
64
racist.
now. Like black people been voting Democrats in
Trump should have
64.
said this to the black community. I am Trump.
Because I would have voted for Tulsi,
I am
to be
not
honest.
racist.
To be
I
honest,
am
I would
not
have voted for
racist.
Tulsi.
I love black people.
Don Lemon.
Because to be
That's
honest,
what-
I would have voted for Tulsi. If the Democratic Party would not be so corrupt, I would have voted for Tulsi.
I
But,
would
You're telling me that the Republican Party ain't corrupt at all?
dude, the DNC been pimping black people since 1964, man. Like, I ain't saying Republicans, because, dude, to be honest, I ain't necessarily Republican. I'm
Me
a
neither.
Democrat. I'm a Democrat that's tired
I'll
of
tell
the
you,
bullshit.
I'll tell you a secret. If you ain't 30 years old, white, anybody 31 or 32 is completely on that same slave master shit. You know what I'm saying? They got taught, and the only way you're gonna get that out your system if you die off. I mean, unless you teach the next generation. You gotta be taught that all people, all men are created equal, no matter what color their skin is. But if you get taught to hate, then it's gonna be in your blood. It's gonna be there.
I ain't disagreeing
you
with
might
you.
think Trump is not racist, but Trump was taught by his father to be racist.
Elaborate. If you're going to make allegations like that, please elaborate, because I hear that all the time, and then everything they say has always been like misquoted, or things were omitted, or flat out lies. Flat out lies.
Why gotta be lies?
Because they are fucking lies. Look what they did to the Covington Catholic kids. Look how they just smear people that don't agree with them, and people eat it up because they don't do their homework.
What they do? Who you just mentioned?
The Covington.
The Covington Catholic school kids.
I don't know. I gotta look into that, but I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, we all got some strong personalities, man. That's how I respect that. Hey,
I'm just saying. If you okay, let me rephrase that. I'm apologizing for what I just said, because I am saying if you don't have if your father and grandfather didn't know no black people, and his father taught him that, you know, don't trust black people and they dogs or whatever whatever the situation it is, that he don't want to deal with black people. If that was bred into a white family over generations, it's going to be law in that family. They already know that when they get out into this real world, I don't trust black people. And matter of fact, they might even say black people. They might say niggas. I don't trust niggas.
It's vice versa. What about if a black family does that?
Again, you can actually have that same reversal. You can actually have that same reversal to black families, because I can tell you right now, my mother was the racist person in the world, but she can't be racist because she ain't got no power over a white person.
You could be racist. You could be anything you want in America.
Your mama don't care
about
racist. Your mama's not racist. Your mama.
I think you turn on Don Lemon and find out what today.
I can't hear you, Joe. I think.
Hold on. Okay, everybody. Your mama's not racist, fella.
What?
She ain't.
You know how many hunkies I was in the house?
We called you that. I called you hunky.
No, that's why she allowed it, because she was racist. What parent would you say is all right to let people call your flesh and blood out of his race?
Dude, you don't have to say, get your black ass on over here.
If it's not racist,
get your high yellow ass on.
No, I'm just saying, if it's not racist,
my kids to get your high yellow ass over here.
You high yellow. High yellow is not a racist slur.
Good boy, she called you, get your white ass over. That's what she said.
You misunderstand what I'm saying.
I had a pause for a second.
I just want him to know that I was white hunky nigga.
My mama always said, get your
hunky white. I mean, she put the damn word. She put the word in so many different orders.
You want to host a panel?
So, what Reese is saying, Reese is my cousin, if you don't know that. So that's why he's
I know y'all kinfolk. I know y'all kinfolk. The way how y'all talk to each other and shit, that's kinfolk shit.
That's why he defended her, because he think he her favorite. But in nationality, he's not.
I am.
She like Joe better.
No, I'm the best.
But anyway, get off my mama. But I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If I know it wasn't directly taught to me to be racist. But if I was picking up on what my mother was saying to me and taught my kids that same ignorant behavior, then you see where it can lead.
Yeah, I see. You are racist. Listen to what you have all these dispersions about white people that are all my, you know.
Okay, Reese, give her 2 minutes. I want her to tell me how I'm racist.
Okay, 2 minutes, Joey.
And that's the question. Judy, tell me how I'm racist.
White people can get away with everything. we don't have to, we don't, like, white people don't ever get pulled over by the cops. You said that. You just also said, like, what, that, like, if we, like, white people are grandpas and stuff that just, like, teach people, like, not to test black people and whatnot. I don't know. I don't know any white people that actually have done that at all.
That's racist for me believing white people do that.
It's racist for you to think that all white people are doing that because that's ridiculous.
I said if you never been around black people to get to know them, and that was your lifestyle. Let's say you was living in the suburb of Kentucky somewhere, and you didn't know no black people.
Oh, there's a lot of black people in Kentucky.
But what I'm trying to explain to you, probably not in that area.
There's a lot of military bases around there, so they got a lot of diversity there.
I mean, you're gonna have a reason why white folks ain't racist all day long. I'm not saying every white person you see is racist. Matter of fact, I see it. I talk to a lot of white people on this line. I don't feel that racism coming out their voice. Lisa, I don't feel racism coming from her mouth or conspiracy box. I don't feel that racism.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I can't say every white person is racist, but I'm saying if they got
white privilege.
That's the problem.
Oh, fella, that was sweet of you, man. Thank you, bro.
I gotta look out for my white folks.
So
Aw, John, that was
Super
so
chat again.
sweet. I mean, fella, that was so sweet.
No, but you
See,
gotta
I think y'all-
realize that
Hold on, he's putting that tip jar tonight. You
Pay
said-
attention.
Read this.
That is my card collection.
Hold on, he's putting the tip jar. Let me go read it because he keep putting the tip jar. So we are a constitutional republic, not a democracy. And if Joe Biden
keep
in his
saying
alley,
they keep saying that over and over. It's messing with our democracy. It's messing with our democracy. Drives me nuts. And they're doing it very deliberately because they want to instill that so people just regurgitate that phrase over and over.
They already instilled it. They instilled it a long time, and they've been doing that for years.
Driving me nuts.
They got it so that the definition of republic and democracy are the same thing for them. You know, tell this story, man. A few years back, having these conversations, every once in a while, I go to a dictionary, in a conversation and look up a word. So I remember I was doing that with the Apple's dictionary on your MacBook Pros or whatever, and looked up the definition of the two just to reacquaint, and they were both different. They both
listen, you gotta understand a lot of people claiming to be I'm center right or I'm center left or I'm far left or I'm far right. They don't know the fuck they talking about. If they would know center right and center left is almost identical towards the president. They just slightly disagree with what the president is saying. That's what center left and center right mean. Far left and far right mean y'all really don't agree with what the president is saying.
I'm far right, fella. I'm far right. Hold on.
I'm far right.
I'm far right. You keep
I'm
talking.
centered right. I'm
Y'all
centered.
know you. I'm like, y'all know me no more. I'm muting everybody. I'm far right. If I'm talking.
Do you know what center right mean? Do anybody know what center right mean?
Yes.
Do you even know what far right mean? That means you don't agree with the president, but you don't want to go against the president.
Now, far right is the Nazi. Far right is the spectrum of the Nazi. They're like
far right is fascism.
KKK. It's really offensive.
He said far right.
I am far right, nigga.
All right, I'm gonna use the bathroom.
Right.
I'm gonna mute
Like, man,
I gotta go use the bathroom. I'm gonna mute my camera and my mic. But I'll
get a water bill, fella.
like, man, I am right to what Bernie Sanders is, and Mo is to the right of what I am.
Yeah.
Because, and what Mo and what Rush Limbaugh got to be what, like far right.
No, Nazis are far right. The KKK are far right.
Rush is not far right, and that's the thing is the extremity of the accusations. But here's the problem: the fact is that the left went so far left that's not the moderates are considered far right. Okay, so the scale that we're judging by nowadays completely changed, man. you know, and that's the reality. Even the moderates
Conspiracy
are
box
far
put
right.
it in the conspiracy box put it in the great.
They blur the lines. They blur the lines and name call. It's happening all over the world, actually, like everywhere. In the UK and Australia, it's everywhere. And the far right are the Nazi part, like the Nazis, those skinheads. They're like bashing people on the skulls and whatever the hell they do. I don't know. Those are what the far right is. And then the far left, would be like, I guess, Antifa, the commies, the hardcore commies that want to put people in gulags who don't agree with them. And like, I think everyone else is in the middle, but they just keep calling everyone
You know,
who doesn't
and think about it. I mean, it's like,
but the Nazis are gone. I'm gonna remake the far right. This is a remix. This is a remix.
Who you trying to get rid of? Hey Mo, who you trying to get rid of? And do you got a good fashion designer? Because you're gonna need that.
Yeah.
Hey, conspiracy! You hear about the liberals want to do a truth and reconciliation commission after the election?
What are they going to be about? What is that going to be about?
A truth
giving up Trump supporters, and then the Trump supporters are going to have to do penance, I guess, for allowing Trump to be in office.
Yeah, I got an AR-15. I got an AR-15 to show my repentance.
Yeah, that's what they think that the Trump supporters probably do have guns, or are more likely to have guns, I guess. So they want to go after them and teach them a lesson. It's kind of what's going on in South Africa right now, but you can't let the crazy, stupid, incompetent people run.
That's what they said. They modeled it after South Africa. You're right.
That's a bad plan. They put all these weird policies in, and they just put incompetence, and like they didn't care about competence, and then they put all these people in, and it's just like it's a mess now. It's a mess.
You know what? It's just amazing how they fucking popped up their heads. It's like one day, all of a sudden, the world just went fucking Looney Tunes. And I mean, the politicians is bad enough because they're the ones that, you know, now you really see the dividing line. I honestly did not see it happening. I just figured people were asleep. I didn't figure that the indoctrination had been so well put out that you know you would have people literally marching for communism and for socialism and
public schools have done a good job.
Completely working what the facts are. It's just crazy.
They're playing the long game. This has been going on for like since the late 50s, early 60s.
No, longer than that.
Well, they had all these like foreign exchange students from America go to college in Russia, but it wasn't Russia. I think it was USSR back then, right? Or then they taught them all that commie bullshit and sent them over here. And then we got like the Weather Underground and Bill Ayers.
They didn't need to send them over to Russia. It was
now
already
it's Chi-Coms.
It was being indoctrinated into the schools. Eventually, it was indoctrinated in the higher learning schools. Those people became teachers, dumbed down fucking children. Those children grew up with the dumbed down ideology and the warped fucking understanding of shit. Grow up to champion these fucking, you know, these pseudo socialist, communist fucking ideals. They go to their colleges and universities, get indoctrinated even further. They come out. Some of them become teachers. Some have become captains of industry, working, you know, and so the ideology is infiltrated within all of our life here.
I agree with Conspiracy Box, man, because too many people look up to Karl Marx, and that's scary.
Yeah, it is scary.
Too many people call this man that called black people less than human, less than dogs.
Yeah. We never had a job.
Well, they're pushing the Chinese communism now.
That is, yeah. I'm not interested in being Chinese. What do you think? Like the social distancing with all the facial recognition, it's easier like if you far away. But I heard
that's the whole reason for social distancing. That's why they
need
that
like 6 foot distance. With a piece of paper on your nose, it fucks it up. It fucks up the facial recognition shit. Allegedly, that's what I heard. But they probably won't like that. Well, in colleges, man, you get these feminists. I don't call them feminists because there's nothing feminine about blue-haired, hairy-legged, saggy-titted fat asses screaming about
somebody needs to do a test on all these different fucking hair colorings because that blue, pink, purple, all that shit that folks keep on dyeing their hair with. I don't know what the fuck. They all have a uniform. They got the fucking dark rimmed glasses, the fucking purple, pink, blue fucking hair, and talking all kinds of mad shit. There's something in that fucking dye, I'm telling you.
I think it's more like those people, like they're freaks enough as it is, and I don't know, like they're just like, I don't know, why can't they just talk like Valley Girls like we did in the 80s just to annoy people? I think they're just like they finally found like a group of misfits that they fit in with, and so I don't know.
I don't know. The way I see it is people have gotten tired with real shit. Now they want fake shit. You got all this talk of fucking integrated.
They got nothing to really fight.
Machines and shit. Fella, yeah. you want to be chipped up, man?
Chipped up.
You want to be chipped
we
up?
We are chipped up already.
What's that?
Your credit card, your debit card, it has that RFI chip in it.
Oh,
right?
No, I'm talking about that's all training ground shit, man. I'm talking about implant that they want to implement on everybody.
You mean implant?
You
mean implant chip?
Implant. I meant implant, but I meant.
I got a different point of view on it. I think all children under 18 should get it. It should come out at 18, because I think that the children be the most victim. So you can have GPS to locate. Let's say if my daughter came up missing, I can find her. But after 18, I think.
He's on this Elon.
Come on, man. Your child is not a dog, man. Come on, bro.
Can I ask a question? I'm just saying every child should have it, but once you get 18, you should get it took it out unless you want to keep it. But I say that's what I say, because a lot of kids get kidnapped.
You can get like a little thing to put on there, like a necklace or something. You don't need to implant.
If I would kidnap your daughter, I can take that necklace off of her and throw it out the window.
I wouldn't even let my daughter's
thing, right?
I can't hear you.
I was saying that the income tax was supposed to be a short-term thing too.
Yeah.
No, don't vie for. Look, man, this is all I would say.
I mean, I'm just saying you could put it in a spot that is you can remove it yourself.
I would say this, bro. You are more than entitled to do what you will with you and your family, but to put it forth as an idea, as a mandatory thing towards other human beings.
That's scary, but I'm just saying, if you opt out for that procedure, if they offer it for kids, if you opt out for that procedure, don't come to the police saying your daughter missing. You opt out for that procedure.
You can do that. That's what the police are for. That's what the police are for. But no, when in the 90s,
for finding kids.
What?
The police, that ain't their job, is to find missing people.
You're literally bringing in the state. You're talking in the state. Fella, do you realize what you're just saying is literally state overhaul? Pretty much the state steps in.
All kinds of new laws for him that he can bitch about being pulled over, so he's not sitting on the curb. Like, why would you do that? I'm not voting for anyone who's going to put any more laws on me. But like, remember in Blockbuster Video, they had every year they would put the McGruff thing, and they would encourage you to bring your kid to get fingerprinted. I was against that because, I don't trust them. You want my daughter's fingerprints? Wait till she commits a crime and get them. You're not going to.
Because we already got to protect our kids from these NAMBLA motherfuckers.
Oh my God!
Now we got to deal with microchips and shit. Oh hell no!
Yeah.
Hell no!
You're not doing that with your DNA too. When you do that, like 23andMe and Ancestry.com.
Children, they just rescued 32 children in Georgia, like 3 weeks ago. Black kids. I'm just saying. So, but if they was chipped, then you can actually find them like the next day. I'm just saying, in theory, it worked like that. But I understand.
Okay, let's say that was. You know how hard it is to find a lost dog that's been chipped?
No, the chips and dogs is not to find the dog. The chips and dogs is to identify the dog once you have them. That's
like Yella. If you're gonna do it, man, you might as well do it with their clothes. I can see having a GPS on their clothes, but not inside the skin.
Yeah, but once a kidnapper kidnap a child, I'm sure they're taking everything off of them. That's just I mean, I'm not a kidnapper. I'm just saying. I'm assuming that's what I watch a lot of movies, and that's one of the reasons why they get away with shit.
They change their clothes and they dye their hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Carolyn, I wasn't necessarily talking about you, but I would take a look into the ingredients of that dye. That's all I'm saying.
It's probably that red stuff they used to put on M&Ms and they banned it.
Because there's just too much of it to not have some kind of correlation. Could be a socio fucking correlation.
They're desperate for attention. They don't get attention because they were dorks in high school or something. Like, that's what I think.
But yeah, fella,
They're attention whores.
If you think that the United States is bad right now with whatever, you pick whatever you feel is the poison right now. You implement shit like that, like they've steadily been doing, cameras everywhere. We've freely given up all of our fucking identity and privacy, all that shit. If you think
there's cameras on every corner anyway, every busy street in America is cameras
just because there's cameras on the corner anyway doesn't mean that you should continue pushing forward 1984, man.
Yeah,
no, I'm just saying, y'all screaming they invading your privacy by recording you, but it's cameras on every corner to begin with. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, that's a violation of our privacy. I don't want people knowing. Like, I don't know. I mean, I guess it has its purpose and stuff, but you know, it is. I don't really like that shit. I don't like that. You know, I want a chance to get away. If the cops come for me, I want a fighting chance. Hide in a refrigerator so that.
Like last thing we need is more
instead of a chip, they should iPhone what is that? Bill Gates, or not Bill Gates, but the iPhone should come out with a chip for your brain, and you can just make that calls from your brain or something. That way you can just
don't give them any idea.
Get your ass from that way.
No,
yeah, Zuckerberg's working on that right now.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, you don't have to be the government. It could just be your regular organization saving lives. But
look, they're already. That's what I'm saying. They're already doing it, and that's fine. If it's a private venture, and there is that already exists. So if there's a private venture where you can go and get your ass chipped, and everybody else.
No, they don't. They don't offer it. I looked it up because I was going to do my daughter when she was 9. I was going to see if they had something back when she was 9. She's 22 now, so that was a lot of years ago. But they only had the bracelet. The bracelets had a GPS in it, and they had a flaw because you had to charge it up every 31 days. But let's say she forgot to charge it up.
Yeah, well, they got it way past that now.
Yeah, they were like, "Oh, look, I can pay my bills."
I would give my grandson. I would give my grandson. I mean, not chip per se, but if they had something better like a bracelet that don't come off, I would get him a bracelet that because it's.
Hey, thanks for super shout out. Great dispatch. Thank for it.
Hey man, I don't fault you in the least for wanting to do something that out of safety to this, but really, man, these things you need to really. You should very much sit down and really contemplate the pros and cons of things like this. And you have to understand, there have been plenty of people long before all of us on this panel were even born that have discussed these things, written essays about it, all kinds of shit. So the idea.
What if they got mad at you and like in your little chip there, they got like a little some poison, and then like the satellite, they go, beep. Oh, Joey's talking shit again. She's pissing off the gays. Beep. And then I'm like dead because there's like they pop my little my little. I'm dead. I mean, they could do that with a satellite if they wanted to. I don't trust Bill Gates. You know, his sister-in-laws are the ones that are involved in the 23andMe stuff. Like, why are they? Yeah, you should.
It's funny though because
they use that DNA.
Y'all on his platform to get on this screen. Y'all crazy.
It's because
I'm just saying if he was crooked, he could send an update to say every time y'all log in, he get a feed. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, we really don't. We have control of the updates, but once you turn your computer off, it start updating on its own.
But Gates don't own YouTube though.
Yeah, but they own your computer, or
Nope.
if you're on your tablet, then they own that. But they own the software on your computer. If you read the information on your the thing that you agreed to when you first activate the Windows 10. But if
User
you're on your
agreement.
tablet, I don't know who own that.
Yep. And they think they use it to control you. And that's why all my Facebook accounts are in jail. Except for one now.
All of them?
I didn't know I had. I can't believe I remember the
Hey, they just finished 86 in X22 report. They're not on YouTube now. They completely seized up and shut down their channel. Just Informed Talk, several all kinds of folks that have been talking. You know,
Weekend Warrior, Dustin
When they got rid of
Emos, the
X22.
Sergeant Report.
this weekend, like Thursday or Friday.
Okay, so they got rid of. Okay.
You guys know?
I'll watch the X22 report. I watch the X22 report.
Yeah, he's still got a website. You can still go to the X22 report website.
All right, for sure.
And he's on other platforms.
There's a new YouTuber out there. He's pretty cool. His name's Based Logic. No, I think you should reach out to him, get him on your show. He don't give a fuck. His name's Based Logic on YouTube. He's pretty new. He's got very short videos, but he's very to the point. He don't mince words. He's like, if you were his daughter, you would never get away with anything with him.
I'll tell you what, God forbid, but I can see Mo's channel getting targeted. I can see Citizen's show getting targeted.
Mo used to be targeted all the time. Like, I swear, these women would just wake up and just flag. They'd flag him, Sotomayor, whoever. They would mess with Mo. They would like automatically. They didn't even watch the video. And YouTube made it real easy to mess to do that. And it was like ridiculous.
I ate some of this diet candy, and my stomach is on fire right now.
Ew. You can get some. They got these candies called Halloweenies.
Take a
and
shot
it's
of
like
some vinegar.
I'm talking about.
We need
no sugar.
we need a web.
But damn, this candy is fucking killing my stomach. I'm gonna throw the rest of it away.
What kind is it?
We need a web of content, not even content creators, just people that have channels to start hosting on their channels of these different shows to keep it out there as much as possible.
Well, that's what they do on D Live.
Yeah.
They'll host other content creators.
It seems like D Live's not real user friendly for me. I can never figure out who I want to do unless I click it.
No, just turn it off.
Just check out Based Logic,
Well, it works
y'all.
better if you download the app.
Oh man, I have all kinds of stuff on. Too many apps already. I need a bigger phone or something and a better, cooler move.
Now, how do y'all feel? Have y'all heard of Sean Atwood?
No.
Yes, I follow him.
He talks mostly about the
I
Epstein
follow
shit
him.
nonstop. Like, what's keeping
He's
him
got
around?
a couple hundred videos. Well, because he's over in England, and because he's got, I guess you could say, immunity.
Is he like the one that does the Pizzagate stuff? The pedophile stuff?
He does some of that. Yeah, he does some of that. He does a lot of the satanic ritual abuse stuff. He does a lot of the true crime series.
Okay,
he did some time in jail, and he's been doing like true crime reporting for a long time. He had David Icke on his show several times, and they've done some collabs together that were really, really good.
Yeah. David Icke got banned. One of his videos got banned, but he's back. They put him on. They try to sneak it in there.
Because man,
he got banned for a while over the summer, I think. They nuked his whole channel.
Yes, they did. Because I had to be able to dig deep to find him. Because even though I find UK people to be irritating,
I'll be back.
I still found his shit a lot of informative because Atwood was exposing everybody in Hollywood. Like he had Chris Tucker and
Why
Clint.
Chris Tucker?
Well,
Chris Tucker went to Epstein Island.
Yeah.
I think everybody went there. Like when a billionaire hangs out with all the famous people. I mean, and they offer you a I don't know, like, I don't think everybody went there to do that, but there's a lot that did. But I don't know, like, those guys, there's pictures with like literally everybody and Epstein, like, because they're all in the same group, you know, but like some were
I tend to look at the bloodlines of the people that went there that are on that list, along with the bloodlines of the politicians and people in Congress. And once you start finding the link between them, and the fact that most of them are related to either royalty, past presidents, or some other monarch in another country through bloodlines, it makes sense.
related to Teddy Roosevelt.
Quite a few of them actually are related to Roosevelt.
Yeah, I'm not
Matter of
related
fact,
to
I think
FDR, but I
39 of our presidents, or 34 of our presidents are related to Charlene and each other, and then 19 more are related to King Edward of England.
Ooh.
There's
Yeah,
a lot of
dark
dirt
future
here. You
in
just got to
England.
look at it. And a lot of the stuff, I keep dropping links for Mo's Discord. Hopefully
I gotta
everybody
follow you.
starts hitting the links so that they can come in and they can see what's in there, because we drop a lot of this information in the Discord.
I gotta follow you. I gotta get your information.
Yeah, because Carolyn put me on game just with the links. So I'm pretty much up to speed when it comes to a lot of shit. Now, the syndicate, who's going to be strong enough to keep going after them when 2024, 28, and beyond?
Well, I think what I saw with Spin is they're trying to now claim, I guess, her lawyers, for the sake of her life, I would venture to say pretty strongly, are trying to now claim that Ghislaine had a relationship with both Clinton and Prince Andrew, which takes the whole pedo thing off the table and it puts the focus on her. Why? Because that's going to keep her from spilling the beans on all of the other people that went to that island, and it's going to put their interest in her versus their interest in children.
Well,
and I think that's a criminal misjustice, and I mean, who knows, it could be true, but the fact that so many went there and nobody was speaking out against any of the acts that were going on there, it's a well-known at least insider info that, you know, most of them have to play by these specific rules to continue to get screen time, to continue to get the deals, and to continue to get paid and stay relevant.
Yep. You know, that if they're compromised, then they can be controlled, and that's what they want. That's what they want. Remember, you ever hear the Red Shoe Club?
Oh, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Because
that's all in there too.
Mm-hmm.
Because we need a maverick to keep going on these motherfuckers' heads, because the shit don't stop after.
Well, that's where I think if Trump loses, all of the dirt about all of these people tied to this island is going to be swept under the rug, and it will all be dismissed. But I feel that if he continues and he actually gains traction and gets reelected, then we might see a fair chance of having a lot of this stuff disclosed.
Yep, that's Mossad. I think a lot of it's Mossad. They're involved in this shit. I'm pretty sure that's, you know, the Franklin Club. You probably know this. Remember in the 80s when like all the kids started going on the milk cartons, Johnny Nosh and all that. What was it? The Franklin Files? The Franklin Files. And like George Bush Sr. was involved in that stuff.
Well, and what's interesting about that too is that if I'm not mistaken, the same woman that was arrested in Haiti for trying to traffic 33 Haitian children was working for Hillary Clinton. And she now has been, after a good bit of cool down from the public and being out of the public eye, is running the basically running the system for the Center for National Missing Children Amber Alert system.
Yeah, there's like CPS has like been trafficking children a lot, and it's really, really sickening. The way the CPS in some of these areas, flat out steal your kids. They will flat out steal your kids. And if you keep them for 15 or 18 months, they'll drop them out. They'll sell your kid off, and you don't see your kid again. Everyone is involved in it. Like, even if you have a public defender trying to help you, the judge is involved. They all get paid with federal money if they could take your kid and put it in a foster care that is not related to you, and that's why they do it. And it's just gross. It's just gross. And there's a lot of people involved. There's a South African guy who's really, really involved, and I forget his name, but he lives in Arizona. But he's like on top of that kind of stuff. And thank God, because they're doing it to old people who own property too. It's called medical kidnap. And they'll put ketamine on these little kids, and they keep they keep old people from their families and stuff, and then they just take their property. Yeah, look up medical kidnap.
That's what the lady, I think Dorothea Harris, did for a good while. She had a bunch of people she was caring for as their caregiver in like a group home that she had in her house. Yeah. And she was taking all the old people's Social Security and pensions and killing them off.
Oh, is that like the old lady in California a long time ago?
I think so, yeah.
There's a lady that does that in Australia right now.
I'm sorry, but I can't even find
I just did my operation hours.
Patricia Blocker. Who is Trisha Dancer?
There's just so many. I don't understand. I don't understand. Like, I think looking at
Mo, you need a new fella.
I did.
This ain't him.
You watch the one where Stephon grabbed the end and she gonna try to snatch the Red Bull out of
Mo, why you muted me?
Oh, this is wrong, Jonathan. Hold on.
Slow. You slow.
Wrong, Jonathan, because it ain't John too. I'm kind of confused.
I'm totally confused.
Because both of y'all name is Jonathan. He should go by the name of fella.
Where did fella go?
No, he running a daycare, so he's still in the crock.
Didn't he go out to check because he said he heard gunshots?
Oh, yeah. Why didn't he just text his brother?
I've been back. I've been sitting right here. My girl just been talking in the background. That's why y'all probably want the thing to be muted.
Hey, Rita. What's up, Rita?
You can hear me, John?
Yeah, they can hear you. Shit.
Hey, Rita.
Hey, Reed.
Good to see you.
Sorry.
I'm going to mute my mic until I come back.
Yeah. Hey, Rita, I want some good Thanksgiving food next time, okay?
You better watch what you eat. I remember I was on that feed where you were in the hospital. You were doing really, really good with your bland food. But when you showed that picture of, I think it was kielbasa with spaghetti sticking out of it, and I was like, please don't eat that. That was really, please don't eat that.
See, that's why I got Dominican women. I see. Get some Spanish food all day. Because really, my mama's Dominican, so I just like Spanish food all day. You know, Mo, do you cook or your old lady cook?
We both do. I do most of the cooking, though. I cook a lot.
Who was the lady who gave you Puerto Rican rice and you were so happy every time she gave you Puerto Rican rice?
Who's that question to?
Oh, Mo. Yeah, Puerto Rican. That lady who would bring you Puerto Rican rice and you get all happy.
Oh, when I work at my job, it's this Puerto Rican lady. She always gave me Puerto Rican rice. She's a customer. She comes and bring it to me. I love that shit.
I know you do. I'm jealous because I never had Puerto Rican rice.
That's a good one. Some Tabasco sauce on that shit. They put pigeon peas in it. Puerto Rican rice is the best rice in the world. I'm telling you.
I'd have to cut it with some coconut milk because I can't handle spicy stuff. I'm really white.
Yeah, Puerto Rican rice is the best. I'm telling you. Puerto Rican eat kind of like black folks.
Yeah. I had Dominican girlfriends, Puerto Rican girlfriends. You know, the conservative ones were Venezuelans for, talk shit about Chavez. But, I just need me a conservative woman, man. I don't want to deal with these far left liberals no more, man.
Well, there's hostility. Too much hostility. It's too hostile.
I can't deal with having a leftist for a wife.
Hey, Jonathan, did you see the video that Mo put out earlier tonight?
Mm.
The bottom feeder one?
What happened? Please hear.
Yeah, it's about somebody named Olivia R. and what's her name? More Progressive and Jimmy Gunner. Them three.
Well, Progressive is a complete fruit.
Yes.
Like, he's a complete fruit, and I've been knowing about this for some months, and I don't even know why he was in the space anyway. And people open their arms to him. Complete fruit.
Who?
He was telling Mo that he was a bad dad because his son was gay.
Yeah, my son's gay.
Can you believe that?
And
Can you believe that, Jonathan?
he said I was a bad father because I raised a gay son.
I completely agree with Woke. I was fucking with Sharice.
Fuck you.
Fella ain't shit.
Yeah, you ain't shit.
I completely.
Shit,
Hey, y'all,
fella, he said
I'll
you
tell
were
y'all
a
little
mistake,
story.
fella. Woke said you were a mistake.
Yeah, I don't know. He said my mama was a hoe. I mean, I don't know. Now I already said my mama was racist. Now she's a racist hoe. What the fuck?
Your mom sounds funny though. She sounds like a trip.
Pat, wow.
No, she got misled and hurt, so she just take it out on everybody.
Oh yeah.
She cool. That's my man. That's my man. She'll drink with you. She could. We drink Southern Comfort together.
I don't know, man. I can't really tell when it comes to
mama.
What, Jonathan?
I can't really tell when it comes to white women when it comes to races. Because to be honest, they all want the BBC. To be honest,
Hey, get you a white woman.
they all want.
Jonathan, get you a white woman.
Well, white people ain't really.
I don't know, man.
They ain't really. They got to be taught racism. I mean, if they haven't been taught racism, then they're treated with respect.
Stuff on their own. I think you should worry about the people who are going out of their way to like watch their mouths with you, because then they're trying to hide something. You know, you can't trust those people.
I mean, like my cousin, like my cousin. I know racism ain't like being gay, but my cousin gay, and we had this barbecue, and my cousin invited us over for a barbecue, and he came, and she had all liquor. I'm talking about. I drink when I'm around my other family. So she was like, "Cuz, what you want to drink?" And I was like, "Well, give me a fruity drink, right? I like drinks that's got a flavor to it. I just can't take hard liquor. I mean, I can drink it, but I like fruity drinks." So he thought I was talking about gay people, and he tried to bite me. Literally, I got mad. He was like, "Man, you talking about gay people?" I said, "I'm not talking about gay people. I just wanted a fruity drink."
There's an oversensitivity.
Yeah,
but he had a problem with himself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he wanted
he
his
did.
pina colada.
He's just looking
No,
for shit to
she
bitch
made
about.
she made me a daiquiri. That shit was off the chain, man.
The daiquiris are good.
Like-
Yeah.
But Mo, I don't
I
want
made
no
it
far
one years
left.
ago that was really good.
But Mo, I don't want no far left.
I
white
made up
woman,
one
though.
years ago that was really good. That was a little bit of Jaeger. It was.
Oh, Jonathan, you looking for a white woman?
White women and less drama.
No.
It's a maybe. I don't know.
Like the last time I had a white girlfriend and shit, it felt kind of awkward in public. So that's why me and her pretty much took trips and shit. We went to Mexico, Cancun and shit. But other than that, we just did trips and shit. I didn't want to go to dinner and shit. Cause I don't know.
Once you go white, your credit go right.
My shit go to 750.
Did you go to Chichen Itza when you went to Cancun?
Yeah, we did that shit on a credit card. We did that shit on a credit card.
But did you do the ruins? Did you go on the ruins? And like,
yeah.
that
yeah.
was fun.
Oh yeah.
I ain't trying to go nowhere. I ain't trying to get my organs took.
Nah, the trip was on some player shit because I did that shit all on the American Express. I did that shit off of authorized user off my mama. So it was cool just chilling with her on some shit with just me and her. But I don't want to be in no public where 1,000 people, because Mo, you know that you're gonna have them black women gonna be staring at you like you done shot your mama or dick slap your mama while you with this white woman. Why you with this white woman?
I'll do it on purpose. I'll be holding her hands, like weighing around. I'll be swinging her. As soon as we get around the black women, I'll be like, hey, swing around, bang. I'll be like,
Because really, Mo, like I like blondes. Because my last girl was pretty much on some Kelly Bundy shit, very busty, wide hips, red lipstick, pretty much curled up blonde hair and shit. And boy, when I tell you, when motherfuckers were jealous, I had to literally just say, nah, man, I'm good.
Hey,
I'm good. I don't want to get jumped. I don't want to get.
Hey, I got a white woman. Y'all think Kelly a freak?
Okay, then you accepted my request.
Kelly's a freak.
Like,
you
tell.
That's why Kelly a nigga lover.
Shut up. Kick your ass.
Fella, did you look at any of the articles I sent you?
No, yeah.
Yeah, I did.
He's playing little cousin. That's I get away with my cousin.
We're gonna have a draft, a black draft, like David Chappelle say, and we're gonna vote your ass out the black community.
Fuck you, fella. You just trolling me, man.
He said vote. He said vote more.
We won't turn the rules back.
I'm not
Who
sure
you
you're.
think you are, fella? JB Gunner? You think you're JB Gunner?
Oh,
No, we
JB.
won't.
Stuff on Thursdays.
What's that dude name? The racist dude who always call you a coon? NBR, RBN, whatever his name is.
RBR.
I want him. We
RBR.
take him as for the black community, and we'll send you back to the white community.
You're not tough enough to be a black conservative.
Conservative?
Black conservative. You got to be tough to be a black conservative.
You do.
Yeah, because you getting hits all on all fronts. Nobody's with you. You're nobody's favorite. You're literally nobody's favorite when you're a black
I just
conservative.
don't understand the argument. I don't understand where the argument of saying that you're pro, traditional families is anything to be really fought against.
Yeah,
In
that's
all
just
honesty.
bullshit. They're trying to even just erase the definition of women. Like I don't understand how like they can have like transgender males in or whatever it is in athletics, and sports, that's the patriarchy right there. Like, I don't understand how the patriarchy is keeping women. Why do you even have women's sports if you're going to allow that? I mean, it's just
that should be against the law.
Kind of blur the line.
If you was born a man, you should be only allowed to play man sports. The same thing goes for women. I don't think a transgender man, well, technically a woman, whatever they want to call itself, can just play female sports if he's a man. It ain't my fault.
It's a dude.
Fella,
it's a dude. It's a dude.
It is. And I don't like when they do that because I think it should be a law that they got to tell us if they was a dude once upon a time in their life.
It's a safety thing. Like if they could really scar a guy's brain, if like they had some kind of like sexual thing with a guy they don't know as they think it's a girl.
No, most real men know a transgender woman when they see one.
Well,
the shoulders. You gotta look at the shoulders.
Maybe it's dark and they get a
You got no head for an Adam's apple, dude.
If your hands is bigger than mine, come on now, use a man.
I don't.
You gotta look at the shoulders and shit.
Hi, everybody.
Reese had his sex change about early in the early 90s.
Hey, I'm about to kick you off the panel. You better leave. You better stop trolling me. Dude, I'm about to put you backstage. Hold on. Let me get this nigga back
I
there.
can relate with Jonathan.
1 second, man.
No, don't put me back.
Wait, 1 second. He back said 1 second. Now you back up.
All right, don't do that. Don't do that. I ain't gonna tell your business no more. I promise not to tell your business no more.
You going backstage.
I didn't say nothing.
One more. What you mean business? See, okay, go backstage. Look, 1 minute. He's 1 minute backstage. Don't talk shit. He ain't telling my business because who the fuck? He's just trying to troll me. All right, fella? Behave yourself.
Who's calling you? Who's calling you?
I'm curious. I'm curious, fella, what you thought about the articles that I sent you.
You know, you ain't the only one that sent me articles. I got them all mixed up because there's a lot of people who send me articles on everything, on weight loss and Joe Biden, and there's a whole bunch of shit. So I read them all, but I gotta figure out which ones you sent me. I can look it up right now.
What are they about? Maybe I want them. 'Cause it sounds
You
like
look
you and I
through
are
the
looking
messenger
together.
chat log.
Yeah, I'm going
If you
in
look
right
through
now.
the messenger chat log, it's all in there. The last couple that I sent you are very interesting.
What are they about? I might be interested. Could you send them to me?
If you join Discord, they're in Discord.
I am on Discord. I'll have to find
Yeah.
you then. Let me write that down. What do I look for on Discord for you?
I think she posted
You
it in
go
the
in
chat.
the chat.
Didn't
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know,
I
but
put it in the
so what is
chat.
your name? What is your name? Because like when I go to Discord, I like to do Salty Cracker and because he's funny as shit.
Share it with me and tag me in.
You guys know who High Roots TV is? That guy? High Roots TV. He does a lot of conspiracy stuff, but he's like dead on it, like him. You know,
Why every time? Let me talk to y'all. Why every time I disagree with y'all on every little thing or any little thing, y'all think I'm brainwashed by CNN? This is for most movie fans. I don't watch CNN.
You are on a conservative panel.
Do CNN sound like me? Everything I'm telling y'all, I heard directly from Trump's mouth.
You did? I'd like to see that because
when he said on the debate stage that I'm the least racist person in here, that means he got some racism in him. That means he got some racism in him. He could just have said, "I'm not racist."
More for black people. Abraham Lincoln.
That's because he was standing next to Biden.
He should have said, "I got a black mistress" or anything. But he the least one.
He's dated black
Why
girls.
you gotta bring that up? Why he has to bring that he had a black girlfriend?
I'm just saying, no.
Yeah,
I'm just
man,
saying,
he was
he can't
dating
say
Claudia
anything.
Jordan. He was dating Claudia Jordan. Claudia Jordan, fine as shit. So yeah, he been with black women.
I used to do the bikini contest with Roanne Brewer when he dated her. She said,
I mean, that would have been more valid points than I'm the least racist person in the room. Come on now.
He's a terrible racist.
That's me like saying I'm the least fattest guy in the house.
There you are.
Come on now. That means I'm still fat. No, literally, that means I'm still fat. But it's somebody fatter than me somewhere.
You know, Mo should actually say that because Mo's like,
Shut up, Gonzella. Shut up, Gonzella.
The only race I never dated was
close your legs.
Asian. I've never dated Asian. I go out on date with part Japanese, half Caucasian guy, but was never intimate.
Yeah, I've never dated my own race.
She was with a Hoffa. Okay, she was with a Hoffa.
Messenger.
I've never dated my own race, to be honest.
What?
Well, I dated only one part of my race, and that's all I dated.
And what is your part? What is, are you biracial?
Yeah, I'm mixed.
With what?
Aren't we all? We're
Black
all
and white.
mixed.
Yeah,
No.
Fella's mixed.
The majority
Fella
of
mixed.
my race is black and white. You might be mixed, but you only probably got like 3% black in you or 3% another race in you.
But isn't black and white mixed?
No, what I mean by that, I'm just saying majority mixed with the two solid colors.
You said two solid colors. Napoleon. Your shit.
I
Napoleon. Ice
ain't trying to
cream.
go back to 1813 when they said that one drop rule. I ain't trying to do that. You ain't black if you got one drop black people in you. You ain't black. Come on now.
Like Fella mixed. Like,
So what is your percentage? What is your percentage?
I don't know. I didn't get my
50-50?
test back yet. I didn't get my test back yet. But I ain't gonna lie to you and say I'm 100% African, and I was born in Chicago.
In different
I
areas.
know that was Woke. Woke said that.
I
Woke
ain't
said he
know
was
that
100% African, and he said he was a Hebrew Israelite.
Come on,
and he's
man.
gay. How does that work?
Come on, fellas,
You know?
ginger. Stop it, guys.
Hebrew
I
Israelite.
found out from my daughter's DNA test that I'm
You didn't know that,
Native
Jonathan?
Native
That he said he was Hebrew
American,
Israelite?
Asian, and European.
What if you're American in the living room? What are you in the bathroom? European.
European. Hey, I have a question. America is a continent, correct?
North
No.
America.
Yeah, North America.
America is a continent.
No, North
North
America.
North and South.
South America.
North
You
America.
have
is a
North
continent,
and
America is a
South.
continent.
It's all one continent.
No,
No.
No,
North
it's
America
two
is a continent,
continents.
South America is a
It's two
continent.
different continents.
I
Yeah.
think there's three though. I think there's three. There's Central, right? You guys
No.
have only
That's a location. That ain't a continent.
It's three.
So
Because
yeah,
there's North America, which is Canada and the United States. There's Central America, which is Mexico.
Come
And then
on,
there's
stop
South
making y'all,
America.
stop making up history.
so
It's only seven
therefore,
continents.
everyone on
There's
the
seven
continents of
continents. There's
America
seven.
are
There's
American.
seven.
Y'all, man, y'all making my brain hurt.
There's seven continents
You know how they know that
altogether.
country? Because
Central
when they
America is not a
when people
continent.
say,
Yeah, but they
when people
call
say
it,
It's
they
part
call
of a
it,
continent.
they've
It's
called
part
it
of a
for hundreds
continent.
of years the Americas. They've
yeah,
called
but
it for
when
hundreds of years
South
the
America.
Americas.
The
yeah,
general
but here's how you know. Whenever they start like being rude about Americans, they're not talking about South Americans. They're talking about us Americans.
yeah, bottom line is that
U.S. American.
colloquial term across the
They ain't
world
talking about Americans then. They
for us
talking
is
about the United States.
American. Canadians are Canadians, Mexicans are Mexicans, and depending on what country you're from in South America, that's what you are. We have taken on the title of America and Americans, and it's not just us; it's people from across.
But technically, Canadians are Americans and Mexicans are Americans.
In the technical term of the Americas, yes, but in factuality, in the factual aspect of how people view the different countries, we are America. When they say America, they're talking about us.
Yeah,
If you
The
go
United
overseas,
States.
they'll call you an American. If you go over there and you're Canadian, they'll call you Canadian.
yeah. I call you a Canuck. I call you a
I
Canuck.
don't know. I think other countries around the world view America as
terrorists.
The whole continent.
No, they don't.
No,
No,
no, they don't. The United States, they consider American overseas.
Well, they
think
consider.
I've lived over there. I've traveled.
They think
Well, when I
America's
left,
a terrorist group.
well, when I left the country, I noticed that they didn't call me Black African American. They call me an American. They call me Yankee.
Exactly.
Actually, they call me a Yankee.
As they
I'm telling
should.
y'all, man, the moment you take away whatever preface you want to put for America, as soon as you take that away, you're going to be good, because now you have an inclusive place to sit as an American instead of trying to, just like saying the black man or the white man, you put the man second, and that's not cool. So
Yeah, because they said I'm an American. See,
That's just how the English language works, though. Like if you're in Spanish, and in Spanish they say it like different. Like they say the adjective after the noun, right? Like so.
yeah, but I'm speaking more of the psychological effect that it has.
Yeah,
Well,
I
think
agree
about
with
the
experience.
think about the speech from Martin Luther King. I have a dream that one day the children of slaves and the children of slave owners will sit at the table together. You know,
No,
there's
man,
weight
yeah.
and there's gravity in that.
Dinner. As long as they bringing something to the dinner table, I'm not inviting nobody who ain't bringing nothing.
Fella funny. Fella funny.
Potluck.
So
And
it better
y'all
be
can't just say,
potluck.
I just want to let y'all know, I'm P100. Y'all ain't gonna say
So it
y'all
better
gonna
be
bring some damn
potluck.
soda or some
Hey, if they
drinks.
invite
Y'all
you
gotta
or
bring a
not,
damn meal.
Hey,
No,
fella,
I bring a bag of potatoes.
Fella, I went to Ethiopia where my father is from, and they called me an American. They didn't say African American. They let that be known that they are Africans. I'm considered American to them.
Most Africans don't like black people, black men.
No, they
from
don't.
America.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
And I
Exactly.
that's bogus as hell, because I think the black man had it the hardest and out of all the black culture.
Thank
The black,
Black people and I mean Africans, they don't really like African. They don't like what black people up here, and like
I mean,
They don't like us.
If you know your history, then you know that the black man that was originally a slave, not the free black man, but they had it hard too because it was they grouped all
Man,
black
they
people.
sold us into this shit, bruh. They sold us into this shit. I don't trust these motherfuckers at all. They sold us into this shit. They look just like us.
Capitalism been alive and well forever, man.
Well, they're doing that right now, still here in
I'm more mad at them than
America
white
and
folks.
around the world. Everybody's being trafficked. They don't
I'm
care
more mad
what
at them than
race,
Yeah,
white
but
folks.
you know what?
creed, or
The
skin
amount
color you are.
the amount of people that are being trafficked in the trafficking hubs in this country, the predominant people that are being trafficked are people that are African ancestry and Latin ancestry.
Now they need to get microchipped in so we can know where they at.
Oh my
I
God,
thought they
stop
were
with that.
the white, blue-eyed,
with that.
blonde hair.
If y'all don't feel comfortable microchipping us, let's microchip their ass so we can just stop the sex trade.
He saw a hole in the
But you know
market.
what? You got to get rid of the buyers. You got to get rid of those people first, because as long as there's always a market,
because
as long as there's always,
you
as
can't
long
stop
as
Trump for buying his wife.
as
long as
long
there's
as
a
there's
market.
always a trafficking market,
buy
there
him a
will
wife.
always be trafficking.
Yeah. Yeah.
Reese, you ain't gonna shoot back, or John, you ain't gonna shoot back on me.
No, man, you in a love affair.
I'm waiting to hear from Michelle.
We ain't
She's been
gonna
on here.
get in the way of your love affair with Trump.
I've been
No,
talking.
Michelle's on here. I haven't heard from her.
Trump ain't gonna be able to buy no wife then.
Oh, you got a love affair with Trump. You jealous?
I've been
am.
talking, Mo.
He love his daughter the same way he love his wife. That's crazy.
That
That's
was
not
a
true, man. You know what? I'm going to lay this all out for everybody because everybody's kind of a little bit misconstrued. Trump actually said years ago when Kim Kardashian put out a sex tape that he thought his oldest child should put out one too.
Yeah.
What?
He just want to see her naked. He probably did because he said when he goes to the beauty pageant shows, he go backstage after while they getting dressed because he the boss. And they be 13, 14.
Yeah, like you wouldn't do that, fella.
Not no 13,
Sure, he
14
wasn't
girls.
just
To be honest with you, John, I will put the young girls that's underage in a separate location so I can go backstage by the women.
Don't be lying to deny.
Nobody's underage. That's America.
I don't agree with being a pedophile.
Fella's beard looks the same color as Trump's hair. That's the funny part about it.
Hey, he might be my daddy. I don't know. I don't know my pops. So, hey, Donald Trump Jr. with a real Donald Trump Jr. How could Donald Trump Jr. hair is black? Is he really Donald Trump's son?
Because his mother
I thought the same thing
was
as well. Matter of fact, Fella got a point. I thought the same thing as well.
his mother
Donald
was
Trump Jr.
Ivana
did not
Trump.
look like
Ivana is not a natural
Eric
blonde.
Trump looked more like Donald Trump.
But ain't she a red hair though?
No, she's got dark hair naturally.
My natural hair color is coal black. Now it's gray.
I don't know. When I used to work at a store called Staples when I was in Michigan, and this blonde haired girl used to work there, and I didn't even give her a time of day. I just looked past her. But then one day there was a different girl at the register. She had jet black hair, and I was like, "Damn, she looked good." It was the same goddamn girl. I did not know. I promise to God, I did not know.
You didn't look at her. That's why
we became friends after that because I maybe I wasn't just attracted to blondes. I don't know, but she just I just looked around like, oh, we got a new girl. Let me go say hi. She was like,
I've only dated one blonde, and it was one blonde guy. That was it.
I just
I'm not
went
gonna lie.
blonde to transition into my gray.
Okay.
I'm not fighting it tooth and nail like my southern grandma did.
You know, I like brunettes. You know, I like.
Hey y'all, let's take a
busty
vote.
brunettes.
Let's take a vote. What state gonna get called first? I think Arkansas. I'm not Arkansas, but I think Alaska is gonna be the first state to get called since it's small.
Get called for what?
Alaska's huge, dude.
Alaska's one of the last to close.
No, but it's
The
more.
first states to close are going to be on the East Coast.
I know, but it's more. It's gonna be too. The count gonna be delayed up in the.
So it might be North Carolina, Florida.
No, the count's
Georgia.
gonna be delayed. 'cause the mail-in
Connecticut and
ballot.
Rhode Island are some of the
Somewhere
smaller
in there.
states.
Yeah, it's going to be somewhere. Or even Maine. Maine only has,
Iowa.
what, one vote or something?
It'll it won't be a Democrat. They're gonna wait until like okay, we're behind 30,000 votes. What's her name from Broward County? I'll have it in her trunk of her car. I got it. Oh, look what I found. Woohoo! That's what happened.
Yeah,
Broward County go Trump. That'd be funny.
What's
I
up,
want someone
likewise?
Let me intervene here on something. I got something.
That fella fell asleep.
Let me intervene here. I got something to say. I got something to say to John and to the dudes who keep saying that like Africans don't like you. I mean,
Wait. I didn't say that. Wait. I didn't say that like
No, he talking to me. He talking to me.
Hey, Maurice, I didn't fall asleep. You didn't hear me talking.
I said it.
Okay, but
Mo.
here's the thing. Okay.
His
No, I
bone
didn't
to
fall
pick is with
asleep.
me.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
His bone to pick is with me. Okay,
You just
let's
want me
get
to
it cracked.
sit up, man.
Okay. Well, hold on.
Oh shit! I didn't drop my.
How
beer.
you
You
guys,
sound like
first of all-
Dre now,
first of all-
fella.
I wasn't breathing on the mic.
Okay. I'm
Darth Vader.
talking to Jonathan and fella.
That was somebody else.
I'm talking to. I'm talking
Oh,
to
okay,
Jonathan and fella.
likewise.
Okay.
Oh, okay, all right.
Okay.
Oh, good. I didn't
I'm
drop
talking to
my
Jonathan
beer.
and fella. Okay.
I
First
don't
of all,
drop your beer,
first of all,
Jonathan.
Hey, Jonathan, what state you from?
okay.
Cali.
Guys, you're
LA.
quiet, man. Get up on your mic, homie.
I'm
I'm
in
an
Cali
LA
too.
baby.
What part of California?
Okay, but
LA.
okay.
Studio
first of
City.
all- first of
Hey,
all-
Arthur, come up
Hold
here.
on, hey,
First of all-
likewise, yo, likewise.
Jonathan.
Trying to say something.
Arthur, come up, Arthur. Here's the link.
Okay, first of all, Jonathan.
Arthur said that
Jonathan
I'm
and fella, let me tell you something.
my
First of all-
my conversations are very random and that I am distracting.
Hey
All right,
guys,
good.
likewise, Mike is real quiet, man. He's trying to say something. Everybody's stomping on him.
Likewise, you be the loudest, man. Ain't nothing wrong with his mic. He don't-
Yeah, like I be over talking
Okay,
to
I want
everybody
to say
else. What you talking about?
Shut up, fella.
Okay, well, first of all, Jonathan and fella.
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm listening.
So that's what it means by broken.
This is Mike.
It's broken up. It said.
Go ahead, likewise.
First of all, you can't speak. You can't speak for 1.5 billion people, bro. Okay.
But man, every time I came across an African, man, they always refer to me as American.
You can't. Africans don't like
Yeah.
you in LA. Tell me who's fucking black here. Blacks in America don't even like blacks.
Like they draw the line when it comes to us, bruh. Like I know that. I'm not necessarily taking hard
Doesn't mean they
feelings,
have everything against you.
but I'm not gonna act like everything is peachy and cream, though.
There's no monkey ass, but not me.
So you can see it from the beginning.
Like I don't have necessarily a vendetta. I just think that there needs to be more unity. Because we scattered. We scattered.
No. Let me give you my point of view. Africans that I met, full-blooded Africans that I met, don't like black men. They show all the respect for white men. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, they respect the hell out of them, but they don't like black men.
Snobby. They are a little bit snobby. They're snobby towards American men or American black people. They somehow think they're better or something. You know, I don't know why.
I don't know who you met. I don't know who you met.
I had an African woman that came to work for me, and she said that African did not like American black people at all. That's what she
At
told
all.
me. At all.
Listen, I've spoken to
He may
Haitians,
not like the culture.
Canadians,
Like the culture.
I've spoken to Ethiopians, I've spoken to Nigerians, and they'll give a different answer. You know, if you ask, like, you know, the question, so what's this deal, man? I hear all you guys don't like black Americans, and they'll go into their reasonings why. So there is a certain amount of dislike from Africans from Africa towards American blacks, and
Definitely.
one of my boys
Yeah,
said,
but that's from everyone. That's from everyone. That's from everyone. Okay, cut the bullshit. Quit
But
trying to
conspiracy is right though.
Chinese like
Conspiracy
Africans.
is right though. There's aspects of Africans that do not rock with African
You
Americans.
motherfuckers won't speak on that. Stop it, boo.
Are you
You
African?
motherfuckers cannot
My
speak
question
for
to you is:
1.5
you
billion
fully blooded
people.
African? Are you full
cannot.
blood African?
I've,
Are you?
No.
Because
I've been
my parents came here since Ronald Reagan.
Yeah, let him talk.
Okay, I've been over 17 countries in Africa, and you claim that you're from that your father's from Ethiopia.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes, that's
Okay,
correct.
you know that Selassie. Okay. So do you know you do know that Selassie is the reason behind all African Americans as well as all blacks of the world citizenship in his country second to Liberia. You do know that, right?
Yes, I'm not denying that. Dude. All the history you're telling is the
you do
truth.
understand that, right? Since Africans hate Americans so much. Okay. So give me. Let me tell you this. You think motherfuckers in Chicago like motherfuckers from Detroit?
Of course not.
Bro.
Of course not. I know that.
Don't just call them out. Don't just call out Africans because it's easy to do. Call out Jews. Call out Asians. Call out Russians.
No. But likewise, the
1.5 billion people, bro.
Likewise, the conversation was there at that time.
Whatever. They spit in my face when I tried to say that I was African. They said I was an American.
There are Africans that look down on other Africans as well, like the Northern African, like the like Somalians. They think they're better than the Cameroons and stuff. You know, they think they look better. There's YouTubers about it. I mean, I see it all the time. You know, yeah, they just think, you know, but everybody thinks they're better than everyone else, right? You know, like I think Americans are better.
Hey, we don't have to worry about that because we're Americans.
American.
Leave it at that, Americans. Because as soon as you do that, all that other shit goes away. The issue is slavery. And all, hey, that's an American issue. Okay, that's our issue, and that issue should go away. You know, and whatever the remedy is there, that should be discussed. It should be right and fair. But the fact is to say that other countries, I say the most arrogant people that I've met in my life thus far, right off the bat, Israelis and Saudi Arabians.
Yeah.
Arrogant. Yeah. I mean, and when I say, I'm not talking about some low, I'm talking about, you know, like what would be their middle class to upper class. Whoa. I mean, extremely arrogant. You would think that they have a superiority complex.
We need
the whole Muslim culture, because the Quran tells them that they are better.
Yeah, they got money. They got money. Every time there's like, you ever notice like
that's buying all their oil.
People in this country.
What was that?
They had like the Saudi Arabian prince a couple years ago. One of them, he had like was enslaving people, and then his sister too. His sister as well was enslaving them in America. She had people like from they would just take their passports away, just like they do, you know. But they're terrible to people. They're terrible in Saudi Arabia.
The Chinese have done it. The Mexicans have done it in this country. You know, you have that. That shit's fucking pervasive all over this world. The underworld does what the underworld does, and it's into everything.
You know, they bring them like, you know, this their mate, and they take their passports away and won't let them leave and beat them. It's terrible.
Yeah, it's a shitty thing, but fuck all that. Hey, these people are still dropping everything in their own countries to try to make it here. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you're still there. I thought it froze again. But yeah, people are still coming to this country in droves, wanting to come to this country in droves, which That's all. I wish they would truly, and not for any racial thing, but I wish they would stay in their country and actually fix the problems of their country. So, but yeah, man, not all Africans are in that mindset. But all I can say is, if John has experienced it in his realm, he's a black man. And
Has anyone else ever really met someone with truly black skin?
Yes.
Yeah, the whole thing is not.
Yes.
I mean, really
Yes.
cold black. I have too.
Purple.
Most American black people are not even black anymore. So I don't even know why
That's why white people are called white and black people are called black, because if before DNA, they didn't know where they came from in Africa necessarily, and white people are just so mixed, like there's no parade for me. I'm like German and French, and I got a slave ancestor. I'm pretty much, if your people were here in the early 1700s, that's what I am.
Heinz 57.
That's right. That's purebred mutt.
Oh, if you like chicken, then you black.
What?
I said, Reese.
What?
If you like chicken and watermelon, you black.
No, fuck that.
Reese is like 30% black.
A lot of crackers love fucking chicken and watermelon too, goddammit.
Cause I thought
Mo
was a
likes
white dude with
tacos. Does
dread.
that make him Hispanic? Mo likes tacos. Does that make him Hispanic?
And I love Puerto Rican rice. That's
I like
favorite
tacos
rice.
too.
That's my favorite rice in the whole wide world.
I'm Mexican or Spanish on Tuesdays.
Maurice, a red bone. Fella, a red bone. Okay, that's what y'all are. Red bone.
Hey, we got family members that's Mexican, but like, what is it? What she say? I called her a Mexican. She said she wasn't a Mexican.
Salvador?
No, she's Salvadorian, but they call themselves something else.
Hispanic?
Yep, Hispanic. So yeah, they
That's
group all of them
Caucasian
together.
and Mexican mixed. The Caucasian
Yeah,
and
it's like the Mexicans and stuff like
Or it
you
could be
tell me
Latino.
They call themselves
Latino.
It's always an argument with me. Likewise, man. Likewise must not like me, cause he been doing this since BNT.
Likewise want to be right most of the time.
Yeah.
He always against Trump. He always against the Republicans, but he want to vote for Trump because his business is doing good. But besides that, Trump didn't do a damn thing for my business. Higher my taxes.
Nigga, fuck you.
What are you talking about?
Huh? Well, that's what the tax bill passed. It just my taxes went up. I have to pay taxes.
All the
That's why I like him.
taxes. That's
If
because
he
what
would've
state do you live in?
No, you always fucking.
He would have been my boy.
Washington State raised taxes so that you can't see the tax relief that Trump gave us.
No, I'm talking about federal tax. No state can raise your federal tax, but the federal government. My federal
That's
tax
true.
is $6,000.
But you do have state taxes, though, brother.
Yeah, but
California has the highest. That's why I'm going to that. State tax.
You know what I mean? My state tax was only $400 and something, so that ain't nothing. But $6,000.
Is that because of the state and local tax deduction?
How much advantage have you taken on write-offs and stuff like that? How much, how good of an?
I wrote off like $50,000.
Where'd you go?
Huh?
Hey, in California, I heard they were where they wanted to impose like a leave tax. If you wanted to leave, they wanted to tax you anyway. And what's going on with that in California?
Well, a lot of the shit that's going on in California is on some flip-flopping type shit. Because property tax is going to go up as well. The Chinese is buying up all the real estate where everything is skyrocketed. Where houses that was $400,000 is now at close to $1 million.
That's how they're going to do land grabs, because the commies want all the land to be federal land. They want it all. They think they've actually, Ilhan Omar actually said that home ownership is racist. And it's like, what?
Because rent in LA, man, downtown LA, you're gonna see $2,200 a month, and it's gonna be a piece of shit.
They're taxing people to leave California too.
Yeah, that's what I was. That's what I was asking about.
Yeah.
Yes,
How can they
yes,
tax you
yes.
to
They
leave?
got an exit tax. They got an exit tax because
That's
How
when
much
I
to leave?
leave,
They got, what is it, like a toll?
Yeah, for like 5 or 10 years or something, you got to pay a tax to
Yep.
California even after you leave.
Yep.
yes. So when I
Yes.
leave for Nevada or Florida,
Yes.
that's pretty
There.
much gonna be following me.
That's
That's
crazy.
a crock of shit.
That's
Yeah,
weird.
the people can't even like run their businesses and they can't open. They make it so difficult for them. There's this Prager U. This guy had like a cookie shop for diabetic, and like there's
So,
like
so if you
like
move
one-
to California, and you don't like it, you leave. You gotta pay taxes for 5 years more.
Yeah, they just started this. Shit. They don't want you leaving because everyone's leaving. Everyone's leaving because they tax them.
But
You
how
know,
can they force you to pay a tax if you didn't live in that state at that particular time?
Residency.
They'll
Yeah.
explain it
But
to
you ain't a
Male
resident no more
residency.
because you
Male
if
residency.
you move
If
to
you receive any types of mail, they pretty much gonna jip you on that, and that's some bullshit.
yeah, but what if you move and you don't have no record of
I
you
can't
being
see
in
how
that
that's
state no
illegal.
more?
I can't see how they can enforce that. That's ridiculous. That's
I
like
don't think how they can enforce it either.
I-
Because
I-
when you file your taxes and they ask you, have you lived in any other state? And they're going to ask you for how many months out the year have you lived in that state? And if you say you never lived in another state, they can't make you pay taxes for that state.
or is it that they want you to pay taxes if you leave
I
before?
bet they'll tell you.
You sure it ain't a fine instead of
No,
tax?
it's a new thing. It's a new
It's
thing. I saw.
tax.
Yeah, yep.
It's a tax, bruh.
They actually
Like, 'cause nobody wants to stay there anymore because they're like they can't afford it, you know. And like,
Well,
how much is it to register your car? How much it takes to be emissions compliant for California? It's real expensive, isn't it?
Yes, you got a gas tax. Governor Newsom has proposed new taxes since he's been in governorship since 2018.
Okay, so
More taxes.
what do we implement the taxes on? He put it on the cost of gas, or he implemented on your tags and plates. I mean, what
Yeah,
do he
your
do?
tags and plates
What
too.
is it?
It's the emissions
Well,
stuff.
emissions should be to go get tested for emissions is free.
No, not in California.
Not
Not in California,
Washington.
Hey,
John.
Reed, share that.
So how it's stupid because how can they charge something?
$25.
Because they have the
Uh-oh.
environmental stuff. They have to keep up with the environment and like the pollution stuff, and they just charge you at the ass. And like they were trying to do that with houses there, and they were like what $60,000 on average, like to be compliant with your house, and then they want to control how much water you can use. Like, was it 55 gallons of water a day?
And they're
Yes,
using it to
55
fund their weather modification. And in Washington, they charge, if you want to build on top of your house and build another level up, they charge you tax on the airspace that you took up.
Oh my God! What was it? Or what state was it that were like fining people for collecting rainwater?
That's a lot of states. Washington, California,
Yeah,
Oregon.
that was a federal EPA law that Trump overturned it.
Good. Yeah, I think that's one of those with the farm thing. You guys, I think her last name was Anita, and it was in Leesburg, Virginia. If you look it up, like a farmer got fined like I think $2 million for having a birthday party on her farm. They didn't want her using her farm for some kind of like environmental reason for a while. I'm not sure. It's really lame, and they fined her. You know, they're doing it in China too. Like people can't use their property anymore.
Hold on,
Like,
go
people
back
have
down,
farms
Reese.
and they're like-
Go back down real fast. But that don't qualify for people who don't make $1 million. You got to make a lot of money to for this to even implement you.
What? What is
Well,
that?
with my partnerships, with my partnerships, the partnerships that I have is 7 people, and we all gonna be able to get taxed collectively. So this involves individuals and companies as well.
Why would you get
You
taxed
anywhere you
individual
can.
collectively?
Because we are in an LLC, man. We all literally have an LLC, and we're literally all members of that LLC. We're trying to move the LLC from California to Nevada. The problem is we still gotta deal with this exit tax because we sell iPhones. I sell iPhone 11s. That shit goes for $900 a pop.
I can't afford one.
All 7 of us pretty much selling phones and putting money in our bank accounts, and we still got to deal with issues of new imposed situations of taxes. That's in individuals and companies, fella. I know what you mean, but I don't make $1 million a year. But my company,
the cost of living is so high. I mean, you're not it's like making $1 million where I live is not the same as making $1 million where you live.
like,
It's probably a loophole to get around it. You just gotta find it.
but fella, man, you're getting red pill right now. Because you pretty much see the fuck shit that's going on when it comes to these new taxes.
Hey, what is that thing that Obama put in because he was trying to go after the gun people and like certain people? It was the businesses weren't illegal, but they were like questionable.
So
was it
also
Operation
against the law in
Operation
California to
Chokehold
tap a
or
well?
something? And they wouldn't let people use the banks and like the pot.
Hey, John, do you know, Jonathan?
Yes, sir.
Do y'all know if it's against the law to tap a well in California on your own land?
Oh yeah, probably. You can't do anything. You can't even tile your basement. You can't tile your
I
bathroom.
think you might have to do an environmental impact statement.
I'm just saying, if you can't
Hey,
collect
shout out
water
to
on your land,
Me-headed Gloria's getting remarried. She just left him and he's back. She's back. Shout out to
Didn't
you.
Sally I thought Sally Struthers passed away.
She did?
No, she's alive.
Yeah.
She does her little shows on Instagram and Facebook.
Stop it, John.
So who
Sally
thinks?
Struthers?
Yeah. So
the one that played in with Archie Bunker.
The Meathead's daughter. I mean, Archie Bunker's daughter.
Meathead.
Meathead's
All in
wife.
the family.
Mm-hmm. I fucking love Archie Bunker. I gotta find some more of his memes so when I get in fights with feminists, I can have something rude to say to them.
Who was I thinking of then?
You think about the chick who died?
Who's the blonde and the brunette and what's his name that died? Jim Ritter or John Ritter?
Suzanne Summers.
Suzanne
Joyce
Summers.
Stewart.
That's who I'm thinking of.
She still looks good, man.
Yeah, she does. All them facelifts.
If you can afford it.
And they own a winery.
Ooh, Chelsea Handler was had so much Botox she couldn't even move her face when she was like talking shit on
I used to like her. I cannot stand her now. She's total bitch.
I can't stand. I love John Oliver, but I don't want to hear John Oliver's fucking mouth anymore. And I loved him. I love him. But now I can't watch him.
No.
Stephen Colbert is a straight up perv, hanging out with with John Podesta. He's a pedophile. I don't like Stephen Colbert.
So who thinks
Tony's a registered pedophile.
What do you guys think? Who's trying to burn California and Oregon and Washington down?
Nobody.
The direct energy weapons that have been seen.
Mm-hmm.
Is it our own government or is it China?
No, it's our government. But
I think
the
it's our
globalists.
own government.
It's the globalists against the nationalists, and I've got friends in like all Facebook friends in all kinds of different countries, but they're all nationalists, and it's going to be us against the globalists, because they don't give a fuck about anything but themselves, about doing what they want to do. Because all these fires, there's fires going on everywhere. Syria had a devastating thing. Australia, they were having those climate people were doing arsons there, and the Amazon.
That's what's happening in Oregon. We had people setting fires here.
Yep.
Yeah.
They busted quite a few people here in Oregon setting fires.
Yep, they're doing it.
But I just watched a thing on China testing their DEW weapons. Their direct energy weapons.
They got caught. Somebody actually caught it on Florida Maquis channel where just before the hurricane that hit in Louisiana, I think the last one, Delta, before it actually came through and it hit Louisiana, they had a couple of military bases fire off some DEWs, and it may have
Dutch
been,
synths.
yeah,
Dutch
doing
synths, yeah.
some more weather modification there. I saw the Dutch video, but this was after that. This is Florida Maquis video maybe a week ago.
Yeah, Dutch synths did a couple more since the first one that he saw going out of Oregon to California, the mountain, and then he did one that was in the Midwest. He saw and he
Come
showed
on,
it.
don't
clear
eat the
as day.
cord. Don't eat the cord. You're
And
stuck
you know
in the
what?
cord.
The
Hold
thing
on,
about the
dude.
California ones, when it first started with the Paradise fires and stuff, there was a bunch of people there in California that belonged to the New California group stuff, and they did some research in the documents, and they found that all those areas up the coast that burned that year were all set for the new Green Deal city modifications.
Yeah, that's how they're gonna.
Yes, ma'am.
And the people that try to clean up their property after fires are getting like fined big time. You know, that's how they're gonna do land grabs. They want all that land. They want everyone off of that land so they can put everyone in stack and pack houses, and then like everyone to ride their bikes and just stick around. You don't have to leave anywhere. There's your dry cleaners. There's they're gonna make it super convenient for you to like not go anywhere.
Well, that's what a lot of their plan with this stuff is to drive everybody out of the rural areas and into cities.
Yeah, they want them out.
They want to capitalize all of the land, all of the resources, and basically all of the money.
Like what they did in the Wild West with the trains.
Yeah,
Same
well,
thing. They
yeah.
killed a lot of ranchers.
Grendel 61 is a YouTuber in based in LA, and he does a lot of Agenda 21, and he's got a lot of really good information there. I recommend his stuff. He's got kind of an annoying voice, but once you get past that, he's got a lot of really good information.
What's his name again?
Grindal.
Grindal?
Grindal, GRINDELL 61.
Grindal 61.
Yeah.
All right.
And yeah, he's got a lot of really good stuff. He talks about Agenda 21 and all that a lot. He has for years, but do you remember like in Cuba when a lot of the Cuban embassy people that were American embassy people got sick? That weird, like they just got like real sick, and they thought I think it turned out like some kind of like weapons that China was doing. Like maybe I don't know if it was acoustical or neurology.
Oh, they did that on our own senators. They did that on our senators when our senators went over there.
Yeah.
Well, they've been doing it at the U.S. Embassy overseas for a long time.
Yeah. So they
with radiation.
I think it was like McCain and I can't remember the other senators' names that went over there to like, what was it, Venezuela or Cuba or something that ended up getting that radio like wave machine or something that they used on, and it damaged their eardrums and it did some damage to some of their brain cells and stuff.
It sounds like kind of like acoustic.
Yes.
Yeah, millimeter wave.
Like a high wave thing. And you know what? There's been several times I've stood outside my house or even be sitting in my room, and all of a sudden I'll hear like a pulsing, kind of like a whooshing sound. And then not long after that, it starts to rain.
Do you ever hear like the wind turbines? A lot of people report that some people are sensitive to, they can hear that kind of stuff, but like a lot of people don't like the wind turbines because they can actually really hear it. Those things are huge.
Yeah. I'm not near any of those, and I'm in the foothills, just south of Seattle, in the foothills, the mountains. But I can hear it. when it happens, and it trips me out. I can't stand the sound. It really bothers my eardrums.
What about the smart meters? You can get
the electric company PSC just came out and put a new digital box on my house.
Yeah, you can get like special things to go around those because I think they call it brain cancer. There's something up with that and 5G. That's not a conspiracy theory. 5G is not a conspiracy theory. It's
I
real.
don't need any more cancer.
Oh hell, Trumpster Bob is here. Oh shit. Mo.
Trumpster Bob.
I put him in timeout.
Please put him in timeout, man. That
He's
dude.
in timeout right now.
Hold on, Cat.
He's gotta take the butthole check.
That dude talking about buttholes and shit.
Not the butthole test.
The butthole challenge.
Bob, you got to hook up with Woke Progressive.
Yeah, take the butthole challenge.
Yeah, shit.
I don't like anything that calls themselves progressive. Nuh-uh.
That's not the same Bob that always trolled Outlaw Morgan and Tommy Gunn, is it?
Yeah, and Sotomayor.
Oh my God.
Tommy Sotomayor too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he tried to troll me a couple years ago in like 2017, and I blocked him.
He said Mo was related to Kamala Harris.
Yep, he said Kamala Harris' cousin.
That's terrible thing to say.
That's an insult.
Hey, Joe, you know what Trump the Bob is? Everybody knows Trump the Bob is. He's the troll, YouTube troll.
Everyone knows.
I need another excuse to get my I'm not pleasant. I get death threats a lot. But I live really far up in the north. They're not driving all the way here to mess with me.
I had them on private message me asking me if I want to be taken care of financially, if I'm free to be their woman.
I am.
It's like block.
You could set me up with like a prepaid credit card and just add to it all the time. That'd be great.
That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, and then what do you got to do for it, right?
Nothing.
Oh, that's funny.
No thanks.
A lot of women would take that opportunity, man.
Fuck that. No, there ain't no. You can pay me enough.
Yeah, you end up with a curvy guy. You don't get you got to watch out when you're a gold digger. You might get some cheap ass rich guy wants you to do gross stuff with dog or something to keep your Mercedes. That's not cool. That's what you have.
Shit. The Becky's here in LA is expensive as shit.
Hey, being with rich guys isn't all it's cracked up to be. I've dated a couple and was married to one, and I'll tell you what. One was really boring. One was a coke addict, and one was just abusive. So you couldn't pay me.
We saw
to be
that,
with
Callie.
a rich person.
Yeah, but poor guys are like that too. There's a lot of poor guys like that. That's even sadder. If you have an ugly poor guy who treats you like shit, that's just pathetic.
Yeah, well, no, yeah. I would rather I guess I'd rather take the money and run.
Yeah, some people are like blondes, some people like brunettes, and some people like wallets.
Yeah.
Wallets. That's funny.
And some people like wild chicks with teal and purple mohawks.
Those are those ones screaming, patriarchy! Patriarchy! Ah!
Because one thing I know is the blondes is always expensive.
Well, the hair guy.
Here in LA.
You look like that.
And the Megan Fox type chicks, they a little too scary for me.
Is it the thumb? She has like toe thumbs. Is that what it is?
Oh no, man. I like brunettes that smile and shit. I don't like brunettes that don't smile.
You ever see a really pretty girl with a really ugly guy, or a really good-looking guy with a really ugly girl? You know why?
Blowjob.
Content of character.
I'm sure that's sure.
The ugly girl must give really good blowjobs in order to be with that dude.
Treat him well. Treat
Really
him
strong
kind.
jaws. She has to have really
Kind.
strong jaws.
Kind and loving and caring.
Make you a sandwich. But then you got to be out and about. Your friend. They call those girls mopeds. Like they're fun to ride, but you don't want your friends seeing you on it.
Right.
That's funny. You don't want your friends to know you're dating this ugly duckling. You just pretty much you just tell them that she a practice girl, not my real girl.
That's my babysitter.
My dog sitter.
Dog sitter. Yeah, you guys in California have dog sitters, don't you?
Yes, you know, liberal white folks, man.
Dog psychiatrists.
Yep.
Who would have thought that would be a thing? You know, your student, got to go to a counselor meeting in high school. You should be a dog psychologist.
Well, there's a whole hell of a lot of people out there that don't know how to understand dogs and don't know how to train them, let alone handle them. And they go out and they think it's amazing to go out and go get these purebred dogs, and they know absolutely nothing about the breed. And they end up turning them over to the pound because it didn't fit some standard that they thought that was befitting of that particular breed. All breeds have different behavioral characteristics.
Yeah, like Dalmatians, I heard are kind of not that they're kind of temperamental.
Dalmatians were one of the most highly sought dogs after the movie 101 Dalmatians. And a lot of the animal shelters saw a huge uptick because all of these parents were going out to go get these dogs for their kids, realizing after the fact that they're not kid-centric dogs. They don't do well with little kids. They're high-strung dogs.
Yeah, that's what I heard that too. I like Rottweilers. They're pretty nice. My friends had a pit bull, but it was all black. I used to draw like eyebrows on it with white eyeliner, so we could see what her expressions. Somebody should make that.
I learned no dog bites until they do.
All I know is if you ever get bored, you better be a smart person to have border collies, man. Those dogs are super smart.
They need jobs.
Scary.
They need jobs. You got to give them jobs to do. A lot of the working class dogs and a lot of those kinds of dogs, the hounds and stuff like that, they have to have jobs.
Yeah,
otherwise they get bored and they tear all your shit up.
We used to raise Rhodesian Ridgebacks.
You had the lion hunters, John.
Yeah.
Who has lions? Which dogs? Are there dogs that hunt
Rhodesian
lions?
Ridgebacks were a breed that was created to help hunt lions in Africa.
Whoa.
It came from Rhodesia.
Yeah, like the dogos in the South American dogo. It's basically a pit bull. It's bred.
Yeah, it's short-haired.
Yeah.
I love my German Shepherd and my Chiweenie.
Well, that's where it pays having an education when it comes to selecting the correct breeds that suit not just your household, but your lifestyle. You know, you can't have a dog that needs a lot of exercise and a lot of entertainment and be gone for 15 hours every day and expect that animal's not going to tear your house up.
Yeah, I think they said English bulldogs are pretty mellow. There's some English bulldogs that actually watch TV. They watch TV and they warn them. Like, oh my God, there's a dinosaur behind you. They bark at they try to warn the actors that they're in danger.
My Chiweenie's really smart, and but there's both breeds are stubborn. The Chihuahua and the Dachshund.
Yeah.
Oh God.
But
English bulldogs, I can tell you from
smart.
personal.
She's obedient and really loving. She doesn't yap like a Chihuahua. She's awesome little dog, and we got her from when my husband went turkey hunting found her up in the mountains in 4 feet of snow underneath pallets.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I hope nobody gets abandoned. Yeah, the French bulldogs are funny. They like argue with you and like throw tantrums. They turn their back on you, like
Yeah, my neighbors had a couple of them. My neighbor is an ex-state trooper, and he has a thing with beer, so his dog is named Budweiser.
I had a cat named Miller. Because she was a kitten and would come over from the neighbors where she was originally owned and drink off the Miller can while he was working chopping wood out back. So we named her Miller.
I've only had one cat in my life, and that was Scooter. He was like a Russian gray.
Okay, Russian Grays. A little sister like Russian
They're
Gray.
really pretty.
Yeah.
I have a
My aunt's got one of them.
Undignified.
She's got a little black Egyptian Sphinx, and then she's got 2 American bulldogs that are the dumbest animals I've ever had the personal pleasure of being acquainted with, but they're sweet.
We had an Australian Shepherd that had 2 different color eyes.
Ooh.
Aussies and Border Collies share a lot of the same characteristics as far as personalities. And a lot of times you'll see them crossbred with each other.
They're really pretty. Australian Shepherds.
My grandparents had German short hairs, Fritz and Frau, that my grandpa used as hunting dogs. And I was really thinking about because my German Shepherd's getting old, I'm thinking when he passes that I might want to get me a German short hair. Because I want to have a big dog for protection, but I don't want one with so much hair anymore.
Yeah, I want a dog too, but I can't find one.
Your insurance, do anybody's insurance covers pit bulls?
A lot of them don't.
They're not allowed where I live.
Yeah.
Pit bulls, German Shepherds, Rottweilers, Akitas, Presa Canarios, Dobermans, quite a few are on the block list for homeowners insurance.
Every pit bull I've ever met was really good. I love those dogs.
I had a really good Doberman.
Some of them are just genetically fucked up and mean.
Yeah.
But pit bulls in general, man, they're great dogs. They're very loyal, protective. They're smart as long as you train them correctly, and treat them right. And but you can't, if they get into a scuffle and they lock down, it's what happens to them. It's a physical aspect of their being.
Well, it's because of that bite force and the fact that their jaws lock.
They squirt vodka at them. You gotta keep a thing of vodka and squirt it at them. Nobody.
Like I really need
there's some dogs won't let go for shit. You could beat them with a bat and they don't let go, and a lot of it's because they can't let go. They're locked.
My in-law came home to a couple of her dogs dead from her pit bull.
Oh.
And they were all raised together too. So you just never know.
Well, that's the hard thing with them, because if you separate them and keep them separated from each other for any length of time, eventually they will develop their space guarding, and that's where that kind of behavior comes in, because they consider the other animal at that point a threat to their space. That's a very common thing with a lot of the bully breeds.
Yeah, that's a bully breed. Because really, I just need a guard dog. Like I love my dog. My dog is an employee.
Get a dachshund. Get a few of them.
A what? A dachshund?
Dachshund, yeah.
Oh yeah, they're good at letting you know when strangers are around. They're not afraid either.
Yeah, you want a dog to bark all the time.
You get
a chihuahua.
2 or 3. Well,
any noise, they'll start barking.
But they yap at anything and everything, and so they're it's a little bit.
Actually, you know what's good? Geese. Geese are good for an outdoor watch, like a watchdog type thing.
That's
geese.
true.
Oh man, I hate geese. I was attacked by geese when I was about 6 years old at a geese farm.
Okay, yeah, and goats hate me, and geese hate me.
Oh, goats
Geese are real protective.
Goats
They,
are
they
just
just
stupid.
come at you. They just come at you and bucket you.
Yep.
But
And those
they eat
horns,
everything.
man, the
They're
type
so
of goat,
cute.
man. Some of those horns, oh my god, they go easy.
I like the ones that pass out when they get scared. Those are my favorite.
Fainting goats.
Yeah, those
Yes,
they just can't handle shit.
those are more easygoing. They're easier to handle, I think.
Because they pass out, they don't go anywhere.
Yep. As soon as they try to rush you, just make a move, and all of a sudden they can't even rush you because they get excited. They pass out.
They get stiff. They just get stiff. Like you guys, like when you see people get like zapped with a taser, they just stiffen up. They go down.
Go out like they're skeeting, you know. And they just busted a nut or something. Just out.
Mm-mm.
But
I have
what's the smartest dog, though?
What's the what?
What's the smartest dog to have for like home defense?
I like German Shepherds myself.
I think Dobermans are pretty good too. But I heard if you train them, like one of my stepmoms, she trained Doberman pinchers when but she would train them in Japanese, like all their commands were in Japanese, so that other people couldn't like tell them to do stuff. I guess, you know, that was in the 80s though.
Well, we had Rotties.
My
We had
neighbors
Rotties, and they were really
Dobermans
sweet.
come sat on my porch, wouldn't let me out of my own house.
A lot
Come in, but
of Dobermans and Rottweilers are trained in German.
Yes, the German Rotties versus the American
Belgian
Rotties.
Shepherds. Belgian Shepherds are good too.
Yep.
And that's what we had. That's the last dog we had was a Belgian Shepherd, and she was a sweetheart.
Now they say the number one, like the two smartest in the ratings of all these dog magazines and shit, Border Collies and German Shepherds rate the highest in intelligence. German Shepherds have an extra point for defensiveness, you know, for a defense animal, but Border Collies have the ability to do that too. You know, but the German Shepherds are slinky as fuck, man.
Well, don't they have like, genetic problems? They have like they have like a shorter lifespan
Well,
because
no, any purebred animal can end up with like hip dysplasia. My German Shepherd's going through that right now.
Well, you know, Doberman pitchers suffer from that migraine issue that turns them psycho.
Their brains keep growing and their skulls don't.
Aw.
On the
That's-
Dobermans.
you think God would have fixed that by now. I heard Pomeranians are like they're like herders for like chickens and geese and stuff.
Right, Joey.
Yeah. If
Is
you
that true?
want a smart dog, but you know you got to pay a lot of attention to them. Is the Jack Russell? They're small. They're funny as shit, smart as hell.
Yep, that's what I was
but
just thinking of.
They have to be entertained. They have. What was that?
Could I just
I want a dog that
John?
has TV
What?
with me.
Did John say something? 'Cause I was about to say
Labrador.
Oh, I just said that. That's what I was thinking of was Jack Russell.
Yeah,
Oh,
Jack
He
Russells.
said
If
that.
you want something small, smart, fun to play with, they got a little attitude. They can be somewhat security as far as notifying you.
yeah, because I just need something
Yeah,
for
that's
security
scary.
and good with kids.
I used to have a friend that had he called it a green.
You need something for security.
Security and some,
Jonathan.
yes, security and something that's good with kids.
I don't
That's
know.
why we always that's why we had Rhodesians, because that's how they are. They have a good temperament.
Yeah,
When I was a teenager, all the labs went running with their tails between their legs, and my German Shepherd came into the pasture and got between me and a bear that was ready to take my life. And so if you want a good dog that's for defense, that's not overly active, like a collie would be more active than a shepherd, you know.
Yeah, and they're good with kids.
They
Shepherds
will
good with kids.
defend you. They will defend you with their life. A shepherd will.
Is a collie like Lassie? I mean, yeah, Lassie was a collie.
Lassie was a collie, yeah.
Yeah.
And you
Well,
got
they use multiple collies to be Lassie. Lassie
Those
wasn't one. There was multiple.
Yeah. I went to high school with this guy, and he had cougars. You know. Now he has this place called Animals of Montana, and like, if you're doing a movie and you need some bears or whatever, you know, you call Troy Hyde, and he'll bring you a cougar for your commercial or some crows, whatever. Like he's one of the guys that you know that does
He's
that.
one of the big guys, like in that Netflix show.
We had cougar stew last winter.
Oh,
Whoa! You ate a cougar?
Yep. It tasted
even-
better than elk. It wasn't as gamey as deer or elk.
Well, you gotta soak it in buttermilk.
It
You gotta kill a cougar.
put it in the slow cooker. It was really good. Made a stew out of it with beans and everything, veggies. It was good.
Couldn't eat a cougar. Just couldn't do it.
Is it
Well,
true?
Washington, they keep saying that they're not overpopulating, but there's supposed to be a 5-mile radius per cougar, and my husband ran into 3 within 1 mile, and he had a license to shoot 1. So he shot the one that was ready to attack him, and the other 2 he gave the warning shots near him and scared him off. And he brought
5 years
it
ago, we
home.
had one. We had a
and made
cougar
stew.
kill a deer in our backyard on our
Ugh.
pasture.
I'd rather not. Do you hear about that lady? I think that last year she was in Florida. She was a hairdresser, and she went out to, I think it was in South Carolina or somewhere like that, Georgia. And she went, and they had a pond, and she was like messing around with some alligator, and the lady's like, "Don't go down, there's an alligator," and that thing ate her hairdresser.
Yeah, that happened.
Oh shit!
I remember that lady in California that had that monkey that lived with her, and it ripped that lady's face off.
Oh God, that was terrible.
I remember that story.
Yeah.
I remember that.
The chimpanzee, yeah,
Monkeys can be nasty.
they're cannibals. There's some of them. The chimpanzees are cannibals. They can
My
be cannibals.
high school boyfriend's family had one, and it would jump on his mom's head, and it would jack off, and then it pissed on her hair.
So
Yeah, you got to pay me for that.
You have to go to shower, right? To go to
You do
shower.
that to me, I want a $50 bill.
The golden shower. The golden shower.
What was that, Mo?
Then I have to go to shower then and piss on the hair and nut. That's the go to shower shit.
Yes, it is. Yes.
God damn.
Ain't nothing wrong with that shit. Stop it.
That's crazy.
Do that in the bathtub, I think. That'd be quite practical. If you're gonna do something like that, do it in the bathtub.
Right. That's what I be saying. They just wash the shit off. You can wipe that piss off. Shit.
Yeah, yeah. I don't want to talk about this. Gross.
I know. I'm just being petty right now.
Mo's a freak. Mo's a freak.
I heard Kelly's
come out at night.
I heard Kelly's a freak.
They're both freaky deaky.
No, Mo's the master.
That's why they're
freak.
good
Mo's
together.
the master freak.
Mo used to send me pictures of just a saltine cracker just to say hi. Just a picture of a cracker.
The cracker. Cracker.
But Joy got some tan on her. Joey ain't.
I'm just telling you, want to go to shower. I want to try one day, baby.
Joey got some tan on her.
Baby, can we try to go to shower one day? We've been to shower one day, me and you. She won't do that shit with me.
But why do you ask her? You should just like do it and then say sorry. Like,
Fuck, I'm gonna go to the shower and just piss on her ass. Stop it, Bo. TMI, I'm gonna be R. Kelly.
Yep. TMI. Yeah, I noticed you're doing all that while Kelly's sleeping.
No, she up. She heard that shit.
Kelly heard that shit. Kelly was like,
right here.
You know she's gonna get you back on some recording again.
No, don't get. I got some recording on her ass. I'm getting her. Trust me.
Maybe she'll pee on you.
I like that. We gonna go. Me and her gonna go to Pornhub.com and her then.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, how we gonna see it? I feel like I'm on BT shit now.
There was a young girl on an airplane, and she said she was sitting there, and all of a sudden it felt warm. And it turned out that some guy who's like a famous like minister or something, he peed on her on the airplane.
No, God. Y'all motherfuckers squirting. What's the difference between squirting and pissing on? Let me shut up. I'm gonna say that for that. What the fuck is difference?
Hey, before I forget, you know what? I just watched a video of the best way to get even with an enemy. Take a bunch of keys and put their phone number on a tag with the key of keys, okay? And drop all these keys all over town, all over different places, everywhere. Hundreds of keys, and then they'll be getting phone calls from people finding the keys.
Yeah, keys are important, so people, yeah. My ex-boyfriend got mad at me when I dumped them. He took all my forks and bent one of the prongs on every single one of them.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and yeah. Yep.
that's some crazy ass shit. I don't know the purpose of why you would do that.
Hey, Stryker said that you just ruined half the people's political careers on here.
Who?
Sean Stryker.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, man, I can't.
There
Do
goes
nothing.
half of our political careers.
I blame Mo.
It's all Mo's fault.
Because I'm too outspoken on some shit.
Mo be talking about golden showers and shit, and everybody got a story on it.
Mo, when you gonna run for the mayor's office in your town, man?
I ain't running for shit.
Mo has he was there at the house.
They would hate me worse than Trump because I'm worse than Trump.
Yeah. The only place Mo's running is to the liquor store.
Are you telling me that you're ready to build ovens, Mo? Is that what you're talking about?
Ovens?
Next question.
Oh shit!
Next question. Hold on, I'll put you backstage for this 1 second. 1 second, hold on. 1 second backstage. There you go. 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, you back up.
Did somebody get
Damn, man.
That's
the first time I've ever been put backstage like that.
Hey, what is your Discord name so I can search it and subscribe?
Carolyn put it in the chat room.
But I'm not in there. I don't know. I can I just write it down? I have a pen.
You can't see the chat room.
I know I can't see.
No,
but
you
what
can
is
if you hit the chat and then hit public.
Yeah. Where? Oh, okay. Nope, it didn't work for me. Can somebody just tell me her name? I just want to know her name. I can write it down. The old school. Hello? Uh-oh. See?
All right.
I'm gone. I don't know. I can't see. Uh-oh.
Oh no, she dropped out.
Who dropped out?
She hit the wrong button. I just found it.
She'll be back. What happened,
Yeah,
Mo?
it's way up at the top. It's way up at the top.
P.S. girl. I worked with the gal that I found out she was from Germany, and she made her muffins with urine. And she brought muffins in, and I didn't know. I had just met her, and she gave me one, and my boss came out and goes, "You're not going to eat that, are you?" I go, "Why shouldn't I eat it?" He told me, and I was like, "Oh my God, no, thanks for telling me." Shit.
And this part of the story is juicy.
Was that some kind of cultural thing, or was she trying to be scandalous?
Nope, that's their culture.
Joey, she just posted it again in the chat room.
What kind of piss? Human piss?
Yeah.
I mean, not that it makes it any better, but
in India, they believe that it's good for your vision.
Oh God,
man, this give me
They
some
actually
vitamin
sell it
C.
in the store.
Well, look at the movie Waterworld. Look at how he survived on the boat. You can really do that if you filter it. If you're lost
That's
out
what
in the
they
woods
do
and
when
stuff.
you're in space. That's what they do. They recycle it.
Yeah.
I'm not drinking
And they
food,
do
I'm
that
not
with
eating
any
stuff.
big city, any water treatment plant in a big city. That's what they do. They take the wastewater and they convert it.
That's one of the major problems with everybody's psychotic behavior, because
Yeah, 'cause it doesn't
everybody's
take
on
the- it
all
doesn't
these
take the drugs out.
medications.
Yep.
They're on medications and they can't filter out the medications.
Yep,
And the hormones.
I remember in
Hormones
California.
and the
people-
psychotropics. The
Yeah, I'm
psychotropic
on this
drugs.
anyway.
Yep.
Yep,
They
they
need to take that
said the CIA said
Yeah, I
during
spoke
that
on
ultra what's it called ultra
Ultra MK or whatever, MK Ultra.
MK Ultra, that's it. They said if they put that LSD or whatever in the water just a little bit, they could control a whole city.
Well, that's what fluoride's all about.
Well, I took acid once and I hated it. It was awful. I'll never do that again.
See, I filter all my water because I don't trust
I
what's in it.
live on Lake Superior, so we got really great artesian water, and you can just go and like fill up your buckets for free and stuff. It's really great.
man, they
It's
got
free-
stores
you know,
out here. Alkaline
it's smelly.
water.
Yeah, but you know that the DEA, they test water treatment samples to see how bad a drug problem a city has, because they can test it for meth, cocaine, all that shows up in the water.
Yeah, people flushing. I remember in the 80s, people were flushing their pot, and then they would find pot plants in like the sewer areas that
Well,
would
when
grow.
if you take drugs and you urinate, it's coming out.
Yeah.
You know,
That's right.
That's how they do a drug test. But instead of doing a person's drug test, it's doing a whole city's drug test at one time. And they could tell how bad of a problem a city's got.
Yep.
Well,
So they'll send
I
in
think
more manpower.
they should just let that shit go because I don't like that. I don't. That sounds like an invasion of privacy to me.
Just think of all the drugs certain
surprised.
people shouldn't
Yeah,
have. that
Supreme
can-
Court said that people can go through your trash because it's no longer considered your property anymore.
Yeah, if it's like a yeah. The science,
So
science.
that's invasion of property. That's invasion of privacy right there.
I think so. But yeah, the Church of Scientology, they do that. My ex-husband was a police officer in DC, and he finally they called the cops, and it was like this guy left the church, and the church they were like, hey, come here. They just walked the fuck away. They didn't even look back. They just kept walking. I guess it throws cops off. They're like, what the hell? Hey, they just kept on going like the Men in Black. You know, they just don't give a fuck. I'm scared of the Men in Black. The alien guys, the guys.
That Scientology shit is fucking nuts. My dad used to manage one of their buildings in Miami, Coral Gables, and they had several rooms filled with Dianetics. You know, Ron Hubbard's book, Dianetics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, weird.
Narconon is a Scientology thing.
Narconon?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that. Really
Mm-hmm.
interesting. Interesting. Well, I would recommend people going to Narcon. Narconon.
I don't think I can handle like the kind of brutality that they put on people. I don't like getting yelled at.
I just watched a movie today that was like a science experiment for prison experiment. And some of them were chosen to be guards and the others were chosen to be prisoners. And that one guy, he always plays a freak in all the movies he does. He's like, let's see, he's a black guy and he's played a transsexual. He's played he's always played weird parts. He's always played these weird, crazy ass parts. Anyway, he ends up being the leader of the guards, and he takes it way overboard. And I mean, they urinate on a guy, and one guy wanted to rape another guy, and all kinds of stuff started happening. The scientists didn't stop it from happening. And one guy actually got killed in it.
Yeah, well,
and
Lord of the Flies type thing, or like
yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, I think that's actually a college thing, isn't it? A college experiment. I've heard of it before. I forget what it. Yeah. I didn't go to college, and I only went there to close them down. I'm just kidding. I never went there.
Oh shit! I think I'm gonna cut out, man. Y'all have a great night. It's been fun.
Thank you.
Same here.
Oh, the bewitching hour. It's almost midnight.
Yeah. Hey Mo, man, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings, bro.
Nigga, you didn't hurt my feelings. How you hurt my feelings? Goddamn it! Fuck you.
Mo's got thick skin.
You didn't hurt my feelings.
You ain't got feelings.
Leave these motherfucking feelings at home, goddamn it.
Hey Mo, you have a good one, brother.
All right, brother, man. Holla back.
Peace.
Peace.
Later, John. Later, lady.
Yeah, I think I gotta go too because I gotta get up in the morning and get the kids, make them log on. It's harder to make them do that than it is to make them go to school.
Hey, tomorrow they vote on Amy Coney Barrett. The Senate as a whole, they vote on that tomorrow for Supreme Court.
Got pushed through.
Yeah, I don't like how they treat people. I remember when was it Clarence Thomas was in? They were like, oh, he put a pubic hair on her soda. And it's like, what? It's like somebody just does. I won't put my pubic hair on somebody's soda can because that's just normal, right? That's just remember that.
Wow, no, I didn't see that.
That was like,
where'd everybody go?
I don't know. I always get dumped. Everybody leaves me alone. I end up talking to myself. But I do need your Discord name.
Yeah, come to Discord, Joey.
I am on Discord, but I don't know I know your name, but I don't know.
Mine's mine. Mine's what's on here.
I can't see it.
You can find me as Rochelle Higgy, Higgy. Or
Most is thick skin only.
Or you can find me as Sassier Than You too.
Most thick skin only. But Carolyn put it in here. Discord.gg /
That's SASSYR
NJ.
Yeah, but last time I got kicked off because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't trust me. I got a piece of paper. Look, I'm just like that. I'm just like the Supreme Court lady.
SASSYRTHAN, the letter U, the numeral 2.
All right, I got it.
You ready for Mo's?
I know Mo. I got all
you got Mo's Discord?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm probably,
Because
I'm
usually
probably,
everybody goes over there so you can, link in.
yeah, I got like all those accounts, because everyone got, yeah, I got the Discord and the D Live. I mean, I don't have channels. I just go there. Hello, is everyone gone?
Yeah, I'm signed up on all those. Some of them I deleted the apps because I'm running out of space on my phone.
Yeah, I just log into the internet like that way. I can't do it. I got too much stuff on my phone as well, and it just really messes it up. I've been getting glitches. Like all of a sudden, I'm on the browser and it'll just go. "Ah," it's like, what the hell? And
Yeah, it's better if you get the app.
yeah, well, I'll try that. I guess it's not too much. I guess I'll have to delete who knows. I'll have to delete something probably. All right, well, I better go because it's 2. Well, it's 2:00 here.
All right,
Joey.
I'm gonna jam out too and let the guys chat.
Okay.
Night, y'all.
Bye. How do I get out of
Bye.
here?
Back, everybody.
Bye.
Hey, I'm about to kill a stream, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for coming out here. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. It's been a wonderful time on here. Let's do this, and I'll see y'all later. All right.